Welcome to the Association of Irish Musical Societies Awards Festival 2022. We are Cian O'Dowd, Adam Trundle and Daniel Ryan, the Oddcast, here for a live build-up show for you. Just before we go to President Rob Donnelly for some comments, I mean, the important thing to remember is that this is an awards festival. There are no losers here tonight, but we're about to change all that as we announce the winners of the Irish Musical Theatre Awards. It is hard to believe, guys, it's been 3 years since we've been here.
It's madness. I mean, it's even harder to believe for me because I wasn't here 3 years ago. So
It's been very long for you, man.
You've been waiting a lifetime.
I've been waiting a lifetime to be here, yeah.
No, this is one of the few things I'm like, no, this feels like an eternity since we did this. Like, there's some things over the last few years, it's like, that was only 2 years ago, that feels like last week because nothing happened. This feels a long time coming, and it is just fantastic to be back. It is.
Yeah.
We are here on the balcony of the INEC at the Glen Eagle Hotel in Killarney. We are staring down over to see all of the musical societies streaming in. I think we've Athlone
Directly
right
below us, yeah.
Right
Newbridge, of course, our own theatre
Home,
company
yeah.
down there. But what has it felt like to be outside meeting people for the first time? Because we've all done shows, you know, various parts of the country with different musical societies. We've been bereft of that reconnection for a long time. So, I mean, how's it felt?
I mean, what's been great for me is meeting people who I don't know. Like, it was funny.
That's part and parcel of it.
So, I mean, as an Ames virgin, I was trying to use the technicality of our involvement last time out to be, oh, well, actually, I'm not really an Ames virgin. Exactly, to keep me clear of body and all of the...
That will not save you.
Um,
I just want to be clear.
but I bumped into a fellow Ames virgin with his L plate on, who was from Southeastern Theatre Group, and I said to him, "Look, it's great, you know, that you're here, and I believe your MD Jimmy was nominated." He said, "I'm Jimmy."
I'm Jimmy.
So I looked like a complete stalker to that poor young man.
Even weirder seeing you up there. You'd be like, "What? How did you get there tonight?"
But brilliant, you know, to bump into people. And Dan, you must, you know, the amount of societies you've done shows with, you must be constantly bumping into people.
So good. You forget like just how much fun you have. Like, that's, I think we mentioned it before as well, how like the virtual, obviously Ames the last time out was great. It was totally different. But this is what Ames is about. It's about turning up on the Friday. You're forgetting how long it takes to get to Killarney. You then you know, start. You know, you're out in the bar outside the Glen Eagle for far too late, and then all of a sudden it's like, I need to get into my costume, I need to get changed. And you're doing a mad dash back to your room, and just the chaos and the carnage that goes with this. It's all part and parcel of it. It's fantastic. It's just it is brilliant. I think every single person I've talked to in the lead up to this has been saying how excited they are and how much they've missed it, and you just feel that. You just feel everyone you talk to. So happy to be here.
They're buzzing with excitement.
I just want to touch for a minute on, I think, maybe the difficulty in a group of people who are so close to theatre, love being on stage, love performing, love getting involved in the arts, being, I mean, if we park all of this celebration for a moment, just the act of being on stage that disappeared in March 2022 or March 2020. I remember being on stage with New Ross Musical Society in Ghost, and literally a week later, everything was gone. And I mean, we've all been involved in productions on various
that were
levels
cancelled
after a 2-year hiatus. I mean, you two were on stage for Newbridge Musical Theatre's Evita this year, and you before that, Dan, for our own odd theatre companies last 5 years. Do you want to just touch on that for a minute? I mean, was there any trepidation, any kind of anxiety about going back on stage after such a long time?
Yeah, well, sure, tell us about, because last 5 years was the first show back.
Yeah, the last 5 years was the first show back, and I mean, it was great. I mean, obviously at the height of, you know, trying, like, literally we're just getting out of lockdown and doing rehearsals for it, and it was like a totally unique experience in itself. Like, you know, obviously we did it. It was a live stream, so, you know, obviously totally new set of
working
skills
to camera like we are tonight.
Exactly. I mean, absolute pros at this stage, but so that was a really unique, I think, aspect to it.
And Adam, like, what about Evita? What about actually physically being on
being
stage?
in front of an audience was just phenomenal. Like, having like the full response, because you were saying, lots of years you finished a song, there was nothing because there was no one there.
Exactly,
Whereas, we finished the opening number of Evita, and you've got applause again for a sound that you have only heard, on recordings for. So, and it really is the greatest sound.
Yeah.
A room full of people clapping and cheering is phenomenal, and we heard lots of it last night at the first night of Ames. We had quite a large crowd here doing quite a lot of clapping and cheering and screaming.
A lot. Look, they're not a shy and retiring bunch anyway. That
is one thing we can say about the Irish musical theatre community. Not a shy, retiring bunch. At least we had a myriad of costumes here last night.
We did.
Celebrating Stephen Sondheim.
Yes, the theme was being alive, I think. So a celebration, obviously that's one of his famous songs from Company.
Yes.
So that was the celebration. So we had shout out to Wexford Light Opera Society for putting together the table displays for each group.
Yes.
So they had, it was a framed photo, which inside it had the first page of a number of Sondheim's most famous scores, which was a really lovely touch, I thought. But the costumes were...
It was absolutely.
The costumes were fantastic. I mean,
the 3 years away has not dampened people's creativity or just the absolute craziness that you sometimes see, and you're like, this is a bit of a thinker. I need to take a look at what you're wearing. Go away, and I'll come back to you, and I'll have figured it out. But massive shout out. I think best costume went to Athlone.
Indeed, it did.
Who obviously had a massive toga party here in the IEC. Obviously, based on a funny thing happened on the way to the forum.
Of course,
Inspiration
it did take me a while to figure out why they were in togas. I must say, it's a show I do forget about.
There's only so many times so you can explain it's a funny thing that happened on the way to the forum before you basically just...
Yeah,
absolutely. Now, I am being told that President Rob Donnelly's address is imminent, but I do want to remind everybody that you can get in touch with us tonight, and we will read out your comments, tell the world what you're thinking. You can tweet us at the Oddcast by Odd, or you can DM us on Instagram or Facebook at the Oddcast by Odd Theatre. And honestly, we don't mind what you tell us. Tell us we're doing a good job, a bad job, that you're enjoying the stream, that you're not. It's all good. It's all good.
But I mean, do tell us we're doing a good job, even if you don't mean it.
We will filter and, pick out what we want. Compliments only, but,
Or indeed, who of us are best dressed?
Yeah. I mean, the lads didn't tell me there was a black Dickie Bow theme that they were going for this year. I mean, I guess black tie should have been a hint. But there's usually a variety.
It's not even a black tie, it's just a tie.
So.
Well, you are doing better than one young man.
Oh, yes.
Who got in touch with us at our build-up show on Friday morning. And we'll let him remain nameless to spare his blushes, but who forgot his suit.
Yes.
Tragedy.
Yeah. Fantastic. I mean, if we look down, can we see a young man in his birthday suit?
Very obvious.
Gleaming under the lights.
He's the man in the shell suit.
I hopefully got to borrow some fake tan from somebody.
Our thoughts and prayers are with Kieran. So, without further ado, we are going to hand you over to Ames President Rob Donnelly.
A singer in a smoky room, the smell of wine and cheap perfume.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the Ames National President and his distinguished guests.
Don't stop believing. Streetlights, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Streetlights, people.
This is a St. Patrick's Day like no other.
Strict new measures have been announced for schools, construction, retail and travel in a bid to stop the spread of COVID-19.
Schools, colleges and childcare facilities will close from tomorrow. Cultural institutions will close as well.
AIMS 2020. We've got loads more surprises for you on the way.
In years to come,
Musical Society with Joseph and his amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat, Southeastern Theatre Group with Cats.
Everything has its season, everything has its time. Show me a reason and I'll soon show you a rhyme. Cats fit on the windowsill, children fit in the snow. So why do I feel I don't fit in anywhere I go? Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. Every man has his daydreams, every man has his goal. People like the way dreams have of sticking to the soul. Thunderclouds have their lightning, nightingales have their song. And don't you see, I want my life to be something more than long. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky. So many men seem destined to settle for something small, but I won't rest until I know I'll have it all. So don't ask where I'm going, just listen when I'm gone. And far away you'll hear me singing softly to the dawn. Rivers belong where they can ramble. Eagles belong where they can fly. I've got to be where my spirit can run free. Gotta find my corner of the sky.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage AIM's President, Rob Donnelly!
It's just not safe to go anywhere anymore. Good evening, everybody.
You're doing great, Rob.
Cheers, brother. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the AIMS Awards 2022. You're all very welcome back to the INEC in Killarney. We've just under 800 people here tonight, but we've so many more tuning in online. If this is your first AIMS weekend or you're a regular attendee, I hope you've had a great weekend so far and you have a great night. It's been 3 years since we've been in Killarney for our awards weekend, and isn't it so good to be back? I'd like to extend a very warm welcome to NODA President Gordon Richardson. NODA, or the National Operatic and Dramatic Association, is our sister organisation in the UK with whom we are great friends. And I've promised NODA that I'll send Gordon back in one piece. Well, we're going to try. I would like to also welcome our adjudicators here this evening for our 2021-22 season. Alan Hazlitt, our Gilbert adjudicator, and Suzanne O'Leary, our Sullivan adjudicator. The season got off to a slow start, but by the end of January, both Alan and Suzanne were busy travelling up and down the country viewing our shows, which wasn't an easy task, and I say thank you to both of them. I would also like to say a big thank you to Peter Kennedy, who helped us out this year by adjudicating some shows too. I'd like to thank our programme adjudicators, Alan Graydon, Gilbert and Brian Gunning-Sullivan, and I'd like to say welcome to Alan Graydon, who's here with us this evening. Alan, you're very welcome. I'm falling apart already. I'm delighted to announce our adjudicators for the 2022-23 season will be Tony McLean-Fay in the Gilbert section and Peter Kennedy in the Sullivan section. And Peter has already attended his first show, which took place in Newry last week. Bosco Theatre Group presented Seussical. I'd like to also say a big welcome to Deirdre Masterson from the American College Dublin, and Deirdre will be joining me on stage in a little while to announce the winner of the American College bursary for this year. To Patrick and Eileen O'Donoghue and all the team here in the Glen Eagle, led by a great friend of AIMS, Breffany Ingerton, and General Manager John Dolan, on behalf of AIMS, I say a massive thank you. Your hospitality, support, courtesy and professionalism always ensures our weekend goes without a hitch. And this is why we return year after year and hopefully for many years to come. And I have to say to the staff in the hotel and here in the INEC, you're all amazing and a credit to the hotel, so please take a bow. On our side of the fence, on the AIMS side, I have so many people to thank, so you'll just have to bear with me for a minute. To the National Executive, led by Secretary Frank Foley, Treasurer and National Treasurer Moira Nolan, Registrar Maureen Heffernan, the lady who keeps us smiling and putting all the positive posts on social media, our PRO Kate Furlong, Martin McNeilis looks after our website, and all our councillors and everyone who's working to make us have a wonderful weekend. And I know Greg O'Leary is out there as well looking after our Twitter feed. And any photos or messages you have tonight, please tag #AIMS22 and the lads will look after it. I'd also like to say a big thank you to AIMS Vice President and Chair of the Awards Subcommittee, Fergal Kavanagh, for all his work for this evening. To the lads behind the scenes, to Jason Fallon on sound, Wayne Handy, our production stage manager and set designer. Shane Byrne on lights. Colin McLouie on camera director. Alana Hayes, web stream director. Paul Mahan, LED and projections. William Lacey and Bob Kelly, assistant stage managers. Mo McMahon, front of house manager. Tomomi, Terry and Paddy operating the cameras. Casper, working on sound. Chip, for all his help with calves. And Daniel Ryan Keane and Adam Trundle of the Odd Theatre Company for all the work they've done for us yesterday and they will be doing during the awards tonight. And a massive thanks to our host and our MC for this evening, Mr. Fergal Darcy, who you'll be seeing later on. I'd also like to say a big thank you at this point. We had a great night here last night, and I'd like to say a big thanks to Catch 22 and Botty for a great night last night. And a big shout out to Biddy D. Higgins from Wexford Light Opera Society who entertained us last night. Thanks, Biddy. But all of our technical stuff couldn't happen without the person who holds the team all together. I call him the main man, and he's the Hannibal of our A-team. Sometimes he's the BA, but he's our technical director, and that's Mr. Vinny Osborne. Thanks, Vinny. But the final piece of our jigsaw is the lady that ensures Killarney happens every year in the most efficient and stress-free manner. And I think you all know who I'm talking about. And the one woman who makes it all possible is Fiona Shearin. Thank you so much, Fiona. I can't explain how good it feels and how proud I am to stand here on this stage as AIM's National President. There's a lot of great names on this chain of office, and I feel so honoured that my name will shortly join them. And after the couple of years we've had, I thought this day would never come to be standing here as National President. And I'd like to say a massive thanks to the National Council for giving me an extra year so I could be here. So thank you so much. I know we've had the virtual awards in 2020, and I feel sorry for all the nominees and winners who didn't get to stand on this stage. But I'm so thankful that we did get to have the virtual awards so they could be recognised. Since being elected president in 2020, I've visited 68 societies, seen over 90 productions, and represented AIMS at the Choral Festival, meetings and functions in Ireland and the UK, and even addressed the Oireachtas. This season we had 42 shows adjudicated, and I was delighted to see 38 of them. It's been a tough couple of years, but we are back. And I know because of COVID, a lot of you didn't get back on stage yet, but I know you will very soon, and I wish you all the very best. I'd like to thank you all for the hospitality, the welcome and outstanding entertainment you've given me on my travels. The memories will stay with me forever. If not in my head, they will as I look back, as I've seen on the odd photograph or two I've taken along the way. It's so good to be travelling the length and breadth of the country again, reconnecting with so many friends and making new friends along the way. I'd like to say a massive thank you to two very special friends, Colin Moles and Padraig Reid, who travelled the length and breadth of the country to so many shows, ensuring I got there safe and on time, and home safe and on time. So thanks very much, lads. I'd like to also thank my own society, Avonmore Musical Society, for all their support. Led by Chairperson Tomas Byrne, thank you all. And I'm so proud and looking forward to seeing them perform on this stage later on. You're in for a big treat. The Association of Irish Musical Societies is such a wonderful organisation for us to be part of. And the talent and standard of our shows and productions is second to none and will rival any West End show. And since the return post-COVID, there's an extra spark in all our societies because people have been bursting to get this energy and this talent back on stage, and it came across in all your productions. So I'd say, well done again to you all. You should be so proud. Being part of a musical society is like being part of a big family. And COVID ripped our families and our worlds apart. And I thank you all for sticking together and supporting each other during it. And I ask you to continue to do the same as we go forward. The teamwork that goes into making a production happen is very special and could not happen without so many working together. They are all vital parts of the machine, and that's why I listed them all earlier. So to all the committees, production teams, casts, crews, technicians, lights, sets, sound, costumes, hair, makeup, props, backstage, front of house, kitchen, Whatever part you play, it is so vital, and I thank you all so much. I'd also like to say a massive thank you to our audiences and community who support us in our endeavours. I'd also like to say at this juncture, I take a bit of presidential privilege and say I'm so delighted that I got a surprise a little bit earlier when my sister and brother-in-law turned up to be here with me tonight, and I'm so delighted to have them. It's great to see them here, and thanks so much for coming. And to my mum and dad who are tuned in at home with my niece and nephew, Jason and Aisling, I hope you enjoy the show. As I said earlier, it is good to have our family back or being reconnected again. But as you've seen earlier in the VT, sadly, we're not all back. During COVID, we lost a lot of society members, families and friends. People who meant so much to us, inspired us and supported us, but will no longer be able to come on the magical journeys on stage with us. But we keep them in our hearts every time we go on stage. And I remember in the recent past, people like Willie Birmingham and Kilcock Musical Society. I think of people like Des Whelan in Wexford Light Opera Society, Des Manahan in Waterford, who inspired so many. And we all lost someone close to us in our societies. It's been a tough and sad time, as you know, in the last couple of weeks for AIMS. And I'd like to send our love and support to Deirdre Brown on the passing of our mum, Kathleen. And also, as you've seen in the VT, we remember the wonderful Kevin Walsh, who tragically passed away last week. And again, can I ask you please be upstanding as we remember all our loved ones with a round of applause. Thank you very much. I think you've listened to enough from me. So this is the AIMS Awards weekend, and later on we'll be announcing the winners of so many awards, and I want to wish our nominees the best of luck tonight. I think you're all winners, and congratulations to you all, and I hope you all enjoy the evening. I'd say, like me, don't be nervous when you come up here. Be proud, very proud, and enjoy every minute. The awards are a nice recognition for the work that we do. But this isn't why we're all about. We're here to celebrate the wonderful world of musical theatre that we are all a part of. We celebrate the shows that we get to stage every year and perform in, and we celebrate the wonderful memories and the friendships we make. We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams. And long may we continue to dream and make music. Thank you all very much. Thank you, everybody. And, thank you so much. Thank you. So now I'm going to invite the President of NODA, Mr. Gordon Richardson, up to say a few words. Gordon, please.
Mr. President, past presidents, National Council, members of AIMS, and, dare I say, like myself, virgins. I will keep this very short because no one wants to listen to a slightly inebriated Englishman on this occasion. I bring the best wishes of the National Operatic and Dramatic Association in the hope that the spirit of cooperation and mutual respect that has grown between us over the years flourishes for many years to come. There is no doubt that the last couple of years have been very difficult for both groups. and both sides of the Irish Sea. But both our organisations have worked hard to support our members. And I'm delighted to stand here before you and say you're back where you belong, in Gleneagle and Killarney. I look forward to celebrating alongside you, all the nominees, and forgive me for the pronunciation, but good nairi liat. Good luck to all of you. Thank you all.
And just in memory of Gordon's trip to Ireland and Killarney, we'd just like to make a small presentation. Okay, we've just another 1 or 2 formalities to do before we get you fully eating. So next up, I would like to invite Deirdre Masterson of the American College Dublin, and we're going to announce the winner of the American College Dublin Ames Bursary for 2022. So Deirdre Masterson.
Thank you, Mr. President, and thank you for the long walk and the heels. I am Director of Performing Arts at American College Dublin, and I have to say it's an absolute pleasure and privilege to be back here in the INEC for this wonderful, much anticipated event. I'm here in the capacity of the collaboration that is between Ames and American College Dublin. And this college is the first provider of a degree program in musical theatre in this country. So the scholarship itself is a 2-year intensive training program where the lucky recipient will train with leading experts in Dublin. And it's to the value of €15,000. So the process itself involved myself and heads of department in American College Dublin with Mr. President himself here, Rob Donnelly, and we put the applicants through a rigorous auditioning process. The standard was extremely high, and I think, Rob, it's safe to say our job was a difficult one, but we came to a unanimous decision, thankfully. So, without further ado, and before I announce the winner, I would just like to personally say how honoured we are at American College Dublin to continue this collaboration. I would like to wish everybody tonight every success and to congratulate people in advance of their respective awards. And congratulations to everybody for getting back on the stage again, where we love to be and where we belong. So, do you want time to announce this? Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Ames ACD Scholarship 2022 Bursary Award goes to Owen Mullins.
Congratulations, Owen. Well deserved. Now, we have one more award we're going to do before this evening's meal, and then we'll take a break. So I'm going to invite onto the stage a stalwart of Ames, and as I said earlier, the lady who puts this whole weekend together, and she's going to read the citations for the Mary Kelly Unsung Hero Award. And please give a big warm welcome on stage for Fiona Shearin.
Good evening, everybody. Mary Kelly was a member of Carrick-on-Suir Musical Society for over 50 years. In all those years, she never appeared on stage. She worked away from the limelight. She was the minute secretary for Ames for many, many years, quietly recording everything, but always remaining in the background. This award is for all of you who sell raffle tickets, sew costumes, make props, and generally don't seek the limelight. And we are going to get our started this evening. Our first nominee is Anne Barnes, nominated by Muse Productions. Anne joined Muse 10 years ago to help out with front of house, and she has transformed everything from school halls and parks into beautiful foyers. From handling traffic management for their outdoor productions to manning box offices and everything in between, she's an invaluable member of the team and a true unsung hero in Muse Productions, Anne Barnes. Tony Bird was nominated by Newbridge Musical Theatre. At 88, Tony was already a fine wine. This is not Tony Bird. He was already a fine wine when he joined the committee 24 years ago. He is a guiding hand in tough times, always using patience, intellect, and calm understanding. But it is props maker that has elevated him to being Newbridge Musical Theatre's unsung hero. Therese Farrell was nominated by Malahide Musical Society. This is also not Therese. Therese is as handy with a tap step as she is with a power drill, so say Malahide. In 20 years of being a member of Malahide, she has done every job imaginable. A quick thinker, a problem solver, she never buckles under pressure and does all this with a welcoming smile. Malahide are proud to nominate Therese as their unsung hero. Now, before I start this one, I would like to point out that Athlone wrote this. Olive Martin is nominated by Athlone Musical Society. She joined in 1979, before lots of you were even born, and is celebrating 43 years with the Society. She joined to make new friends, and along the way, she met a young lighting operator called Tommy, and to quote Athlone, he took her out of the darkness with his follow spot. For many years, they coordinated front of house for the societies, always there with a welcoming smile. Sadly, Tommy has joined the Heavenly Choir, but not before he got to celebrate with Athlone when they were 4 awards in 2020. Athlone are proud to nominate Olive as their unsung hero. Our next nominee is Rita O'Carroll, nominated by Tipperary Musical Society. Rita is an expert in cleaning, sweeping, painting, hammering, selling, buying, begging, borrowing, but has never been yet caught stealing. Anything from a pin to an anchor, she will find or make it and have it ready at rehearsals. And if caught in the limelight by accident, she is a rabbit in the headlights. They are delighted to nominate Rita as their unsung hero. Betty O'Flaherty is nominated by Nine Arch Musical Society. She is considered to be the mother of the society and has won the hearts and love of everyone from the junior member to the oldest founding members, and her kindness and friendship knows no bounds. She gives selflessly of her time, no matter what is being asked of her, whether it's raffle tickets or going around the shops for adverts for the programme. And they are delighted that Betty is 9 Arches' unsung hero. And last, but no means least, Pádraig Reid is nominated by Avonmore Musical Society. Pádraig has been involved since the very beginning in 1978. He has never been on stage, but always sure to make everything is okay for all their productions. He's the lighting man for all of their shows and does everything he can to keep costs down for them. Also, as the archivist, he keeps all the records for the society, and Avonmore are delighted to welcome Pádraig as their unsung hero. And now I have the gold envelope, which I am going to ask Rob Donnelly to announce.
Thank you very much, Fiona. And the winner of the Mary Kelly Award for 2022 is Olive Martin at Lone Musical Society.
Trumpets die down below us for Olive Martin's win for the Mary Kelly Unsung Hero Award.
Yeah.
We have to offer huge congratulations not only to Olive, but to all of our Mary Kelly Unsung Hero nominees here tonight. It is one of the more special awards, I think, in the AIMS entire plethora. Really recognizes the absolutely wonderful things that so many people do to make shows possible.
Yeah, all of that hard graft that goes on behind the scenes. And I mean, they were saying that Olive is 43 years, you know, in service to Athlone, which is a phenomenal achievement. So, you know, absolutely massive congratulations. But on the opposite side of the spectrum then, we also had the American College Dublin Scholarship announcement, which went to Owen Mullins. Now, Owen would have been involved in musical societies in Galway. He was due to take part the role of Guy with Bravo Theatre Group. So clearly multi-talented, he can sing, he can play guitar, he can act. So he's going to go on and hone those skills now in the American College Dublin with that scholarship.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Remember the name. You saw him here first.
I have to say, it is a wonderful partnership that AIMS has with the American College Dublin that really gives a lot of opportunities some of young performers around the country, because one of the things that is increasingly the case, I think, if people see a lot of productions on Broadway and the West End, even in the last 15 or 20 years, the technical demands of performance have come on so much. You need to, by the time you join the chorus and a professional production, really need to be an exceptionally polished performer. And this is the kind of education and technical training that gives you the basis to do that.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, 100%. It's fantastic that there is that kind of opportunities now in Ireland. Like, so not that long ago, There's nothing like that in this country at all. So it's fantastic to see that there's a dedicated course for it in Ireland to nurture that talent here. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I will say one thing struck me when I noticed the Mary Kelly Award for Unsung Hero being given out is that I do have to question the wisdom of glassware trophies on emotional occasions like this.
Yeah, particularly when people who, like ourselves, are prone to maybe getting in the way of award, presenting.
I have to quote Greg O'Shea from Love Island.
Yeah.
What was the thought process behind that?
Yeah, no, your anxiety level goes through the roof when you see like a nice piece of crystal and you're like, oh, just please mind that.
Tell me, Dan, are they difficult to hold on to?
Very, very slippery, and surprisingly so.
Yeah, so obviously viewers of this live stream, last time there was virtual Aims will remember Dan being presented with his Best Actor award, and I think it was probably me bursting onto the scene and dislodging it from Dan's grip.
We did check VAR, and there was an errant elbow thrown in there. That was not spotted in real time.
Yeah. We did send the footage for forensic analysis, but uncontained excitement, it happens. This stuff happens. We also heard from the president of NODA, Gordon Richardson.
Yeah, we did.
And I have to agree, I have a lot of time for the comedy of Inebriated Englishmen.
Yeah.
I was open to him riffing for a lot longer.
Yeah. If it was ever going to play, this is the room. This is the room where it would.
He's still here. We could get him up while we're having our dinner. A bit of dinner theatre, some stand-up comedy. I'm down for it.
Stay tuned, anyway.
Absolutely. And of course, we heard from AIMS president Rob Donnelly. He was also a guest on the Oddcast couch yesterday
he was
morning
indeed.
when we did our build-up show, and he repeated a lot of the same messages here tonight as he did then, which is really just about how exhilarating it is to be able to pursue this as an art form again.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's such a great night, and it's only getting started.
So exciting to be back. I mean, we have so just like the stage here is fabulously put together. I mean, as Rob thanked, there's a huge team of people who are involved behind the scenes putting this all together, from the Gleneagle and INEC staff to the massive technical crew, of lighting operators, gophers, and everyone in between.
Real life gophers?
Real life gophers, yeah.
Wow. Wow. Very, very captivating. All right. Well, what we want you to do as the night rolls on is to get onto social media with hashtag AIMS2022. That's how you can be part of the online discussion. If you want to get in touch with us directly, have your comments shouted out, you can hit us up on Twitter at the Oddcast by Odd, or on Facebook or Instagram at the Oddcast by Odd Theatre. But until then, we're about to get some grub.
Yes. The main event. Yeah, never mind the awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be outstanding for the president, Biddy D. Higgins.
Thank you all for the very warm welcome. It's a lot warmer than I've been getting in recent days in the capital city. As you know, I'm Michael D. Higgins, President of Ireland. I am delighted to be here at the Association of Irish Musical Societies seminar. I'm here with my good wife, Sabrina. She's on the Jaeger train at the moment with the crowd from Carrick-on-Shore. As you know, we are both thespians. So I penned a little ditty for you tonight I hope you'll all enjoy. Arraig Lath Jason. The pale moon was rising above the Gleneagle. Tim Landers had come all the way from Tralee. The crowds were assembling below in Killarney. 'Cause Ames had returned to the INEC. They were lovely and fair, all the virgins that summer. And Botty was waiting on his victims to pounce. And every society with breaths they were baiting for Saturday night when the results are announced. To the kingdom they came from the towns and the cities. Rob Donnelly, he welcomed them all at the door. Jimsy Dooley from Carrick was directing the traffic as they rolled in from Dublin, Belfast and Foreign Four. The disco was over and the sing-song had started. Niamh Penston was playing, Billy Holmes at the head. The dawn, it was breaking. The last ones were leaving. 'Twas not bed and breakfast. 'Twas breakfast, then bed. Overseeing it all was the Queen, Fiona Shearin, to ensure that we all had a room or a flat. Jason Fallon, the sound man, was checking the volumes. Colin Moles had a smile like a big Cheshire cat. Oh, we all had a ball. We were back here in Kerry with barbecues and banquets and brunches galore. Fag Alley nominations in Gilbert and Sullivan. Yes, Ames had returned to Killarney once more. Yes, Ames had returned to Killarney once more.
We'd also like, if you could make a lot of noise for the road crew, who, besides getting wrecked, have been working very hard. Make a lot of noise for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to The Build. This is the INEC in Killarney, before anything has been done. Now that you're here, you see this glorious hall in front of you. But this didn't happen without the sacrifice of others. These are people who come down here every year and give up their Ames weekend so that you can have loads of fun with other musical societies fraternising with the enemy. It's time that you meet the crew.
Hi everyone, Rob Donnelly here, President of AIMS, the Association of Irish Musical Societies.
I'm Vinny Osborne, I'm the director of the AIMS Award Show, and this is my 19th AIMS Award Show, including the one from Wicklow in 2020, which was web streamed.
My name is Alana Hayes and I am this year's streaming director.
And I am Paul Matton and I'm a video and LED technician.
My name is Shane Byrne, I'm the lighting designer for AIMS 2022 and I'm an AIMS virgin.
Hi, I'm Wayne Handy and I'm the stage manager for the AIMS weekend. I've been doing this the last stage manager for about 12 years and I've been building sets for about 15.
For those who don't know me, my name is William Lacey. I suppose I've been known for being married to the event organiser Fiona Shearin. But I have a better title than that. I've been, married to Fiona Shearin. I'm the gopher.
Hello, my name is Fiona Shearin and I'm the event administrator for the annual awards festival for the Association of Irish Musical Societies. That means I organise everything.
We generally actually have a bit of a meeting after this weekend. We'll go and we'll talk about next year, what's going to happen, and then we'll start into it in January and planning, seeing what we can do and see where we can go and trying to make the show better every year.
So when it comes to preparation for Lights for AIMS, it's hours and hours of work up until the last minute till the doors open. You're, I knew you say balls to the wall, constant.
We get volunteers from musical societies to put names in envelopes, book rooms. So it's a constant 3 or 4 months to get this thing off the ground.
We organise all the bands, the food, the menus, the accommodation for people, where they're going to be at any given time of the day. We organise it.
We are lucky in that we don't have to do a huge amount until we get here, and then that's when our hard work kicks in.
My favourite moment from the Ames weekend, I suppose, on a personal note, would be winning Best Stage Management back in 2019.
I suppose my favourite moment of the Ames weekend is standing in the foyer and seeing the first busload of people coming up with their beer, their bottles, their drinks, their costumes, their dresses, fancy dress costumes, and the buzz is just electric. And they're all here for the one thing, to see each other have the biggest party in Ireland in the INEC.
Yesterday was the 16th anniversary of me proposing to my wife on that very dance floor 16 years ago, yesterday. Before the audience came in, a lot of people think the audience were here in front of it and we made it a big show. No, it was a very private moment.
My favourite moment is probably seeing everybody walk into the room for the first time and getting their reaction when we've got it all working.
Yeah, I'd say mine is probably when the show starts on Saturday and we can just kind of, okay, everything's working, everything's done, let's just do the show.
My favourite moment of the weekend would be, any weekend we do, is to meet people and getting hugged a lot. My tuxedo has lots of lipstick marks on the collar, which I have to explain to Fiona every now and again, but we're huggers, that's what we do.
My absolute favourite moment is the meal is over on Saturday night and the nominees are called up to sit in the chairs that they sit in right in front of the stage. And the roar from the crowd that goes up as their own people are called out to come and sit in the chair, whether it's for best technical for a set or best actress or best singer. And it's just the sheer joy in the room and the love that everybody feels for everybody that's nominated, and the excitement is just through the roof.
I suppose what makes working on the Ames Awards different from every other event we would do is really the goodwill that comes from people. People are not working at their normal daily rates. There's a lot of goodwill because they love it. They love musicals, they love the people. And it's our way of trying to give back in one small way to the societies.
Obviously I've worked in a lot of teams and a lot of big shows, but it's just the teamwork, and it's always fun. Every element of it is fun, even if it's a long day, everyone's enjoying themselves, so it's great.
We never stop laughing.
I suppose Ames is different running on a gig because I think there's a sense of family. You know, we all get on with each other. We might shout 1 minute, we'll be hugging each other the next, and that's really what it's about for me.
Musical theatre gets us through the cold months in the winter, and the friendships that we make is something that lasts a lot longer. When the shows finish, the friendships remain, and that's what all these people are here for in Killarney.
Whatever people are looking for, we do our best. But there have been some wonderful complaints over the years, and my all-time personal favourite is I hadn't even got out of the car in the car park when I was approached by somebody, and their complaint was that the wardrobe was too short for their dress.
That's the crew, and now it's time for us to continue with a wonderful evening of awards.
And we are back here at Killarney at the Association of Irish Musical Societies National Awards Festival 2022. And we are here with none other than the embodiment of Ames itself, Organiser-in-Chief Fiona Shearin.
I think he's been on the wine already.
Yeah. I most certainly have.
Yeah.
Tell me, Fiona, what's it like to be back here in the INEC after 3 years, the thrill of it?
It's just amazing to be back. Just the whole joy of the whole occasion, and to be fair to the hotel, ever since we arrived, and some of us have been here since Wednesday, they are just so happy to see us back.
Wow,
so,
yeah.
Well, so they say anyway.
Yeah, to your faces. Yeah.
Fiona, what is the thing that keeps bringing you back to organise this again? Like, what are the fun bits of it? That's the motivation.
Well, what brings me back is I can never get anybody else to take the job when it comes up.
So if you're out there and you want the job,
it's
Fiona's the woman to get in touch.
The pay is really, really good, really good.
It must be.
I have this, I suppose, warped brain. I love everything here is to do with numbers and facts and figures and putting people in bedrooms and putting people at tables, and it all works out on lots of colour-coordinated spreadsheets, which
Amazing.
are the joy in my life.
Nice.
You can't beat a good colour-coordinated spreadsheet.
Oh, here. We're all about colour-coded spreadsheets, the oddcast, yeah.
You're talking to two accountants.
Yeah.
Three. There you go. Well, you don't need me.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. And tell me, how far in advance do you have to start planning? Like, does Ames 2023 start from tomorrow onwards? Do you get any
Absolutely,
time
we
off?
are booked to Ames 2026.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
Keep up.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. I asked you about the favourite things. What grinds your gears?
Oh.
Just so we can all learn to avoid it.
and be better next year.
And people who don't actually, and this is going to sound really bad, but people who actually don't have consideration for other people. You know, everybody here that works on behalf of Ames National Council is working. They come and pay for their weekend. They're working to try and enjoy themselves and yet make sure the weekend runs smoothly. You put something on a ticket, please pick up your tickets by 3 o'clock to enable members of the council to also go and get ready.
Yeah.
And yet, at 6 o'clock, I'm sitting upstairs in the room with the last batch of tickets. And I know these people have been in the hotels and bars and said, please come and give me your tickets.
You've seen them.
Yeah.
Please come and give
As
just out of consideration for everybody else.
Just as they swaned right by the registration desk. I mean, like, Fiona will find us
That's my
later.
absolute pet peeve.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know who you are, and you have been warned. Okay? Cut it out. Now, obviously, we've some great entertainment to look forward to a little later on this evening. Maybe you can tell us a bit about what's in store?
Well, Avonmore are doing the big party piece that will happen on the stage later on.
Fantastic.
And I have seen them in rehearsal, so it's the sound of them is just fantastic. And they're here to entertain us, but they are so proud to entertain us because Rob is their member of their society, and he has been forever. So they are just thrilled to be back, and they sound amazing. So
Absolutely.
Good. All
And
good.
obviously, Avonmore, President Rob Donnelly's own society, the longest serving Ames president in history.
Yep, he got his 3 years. There have been 3-year presidents before, but not 3 years consecutively.
Right.
We've had 2 presidents, I think, that did 2 years and came back then and did a year. I know Winston Johnston did 2 and then came back, and I think somebody else did. I just can't think of
He did a Grover Cleveland.
Yeah, absolutely. But Rob is the only one to do 3 years in a row.
Wow. Yeah. It's been some tour of duty.
Oh,
Let me tell
yeah.
you.
God love me. He was so excited when he was elected in the January and then literally clunk.
Yeah. Within a matter of weeks.
Everything, we had all the online meetings, all the gears kept grinding, but all the fun part of the job was gone, Rob is such an absolute pet, and he loves nothing more than to be out there and chatting to people and meeting people. But that all disappeared, like it did for everybody. But he's getting his chance now, so it's great.
I know, and it's great to see him on stage, finally getting the opportunity.
It's fantastic.
Well, listen, Fiona, thank you very much for
very
joining us here and for everything you do to make all of this wonderful spectacle come alive.
Despite what you like to be told, I do not do it on my own.
Lies.
I'm happy to take all the glory, though.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks very much.
All right. Well, that's it from us for the moment.
See you very soon for the awards.
And we are live here with choreographer extraordinaire, Jay Molyneux.
Hello. Hi.
Great to have you here, Jay.
It's amazing to be here. I'm such a musical theatre nerd, geek. So, podcast, love it. Listen to it all the time. Watching you guys on the way down for the drive, it was perfect, amazing. And the stats. Loved it. Loved it.
Stop. But more accurately, go on. Listen,
thank you.
Jay, it's been an amazing season, a strange season in a way. Obviously, we only had 42 shows on this year. You've had the pleasure of being involved in a couple of them.
Yes.
But I might ask you, first of all, about being back on stage as a very iconic role, played by our own Daniel Ryan previously, Seymour in Little Shop of Horrors. I mean, what was it like to actually just get back onto the stage and take such a great part and run with it?
Nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, that was my first ever lead role. I've never played a lead role before.
Wow.
And I just kind of thought, well, I'll give it a go. Yeah. Got the part. Oh, now I have to do it. Okay, great. It was phenomenal. It was strange because we were still in that period where audience members were wearing masks.
Yeah, wow.
We sold really, really well, but unfortunately, people didn't come to the theatre because they were concerned and they were worried. So there was that issue. So being back on stage, strange. Being back on stage and only seeing people like that. It was
not
weird.
getting
it
a
was
sense
strange.
of the reactions in the natural way you'd expect.
Exactly. Yeah. So, but phenomenal to be back. And the audiences were great.
Yeah.
They loved it. They were very, very supportive, and couldn't ask for a better show
Oh yeah,
come back with.
Brilliant show.
For sure.
Great show.
It's
like
full
we
of
had-
action.
Yeah.
Puppets, man-eating plants.
Yeah.
The works, right?
Yeah.
But
very realistic.
Yeah.
Very grounded in realism.
it's just
so
it's
natural.
just day-to-day New York life.
Absolutely.
Now, but quite apart from being on the stage, you've also gotten yourself involved in a couple of production teams this year, which have been both shows lucky to be nominated for Best Overall.
Yeah.
One in Sullivan and one in Gilbert.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. The day that the noms came out, I was actually in rehearsals with Bravo Junior.
Okay, yeah.
So we were all caught up in that, and it wasn't until afterwards that we kind of were like, okay, we can sit back and just chill. And then all of a sudden it was like, 9 Arts Clare Galway. Oh, yay! And then it was Athlone Musical Sign. I was like, yay!
And they kept coming.
Yeah.
I think
No,
there's-
it was phenomenal. It was great. I've had an amazing season. 2 societies that I absolutely adore. 9 Arts were the first society to give me my first gig as a choreographer back in 2016.
Wow.
Hey.
So very, very special place in my heart.
Yes.
First year with Athlone, coming in the door, didn't know anyone. New kid on the block coming in was like, okay, what's going on? But the best crew, phenomenal. They're crazy.
Oh,
Athlone are.
They are.
I love you, Athlone, but you're lunatic.
Yeah. We can testify to that first.
Had the best time, and really, really, really proud of the work that was produced from everybody, regardless of on stage, off stage. It was just unreal, and I'm really proud to be here. And this community is unbelievable. So
tell me a little bit about the differences in how you could approach choreography for such different shows. I mean, it's got Little Shop of Horrors, it's smaller, it has that 60s pastiche feel, moving into All Shook Up, which is a very modern reinterpretation of that 50s Elvis music. Although a lot of people like Elvis 50s music. So how do you deal with the difference in that? How do you approach that kind of work?
It's funny, I get this question quite a lot. People are like, so do you just come up with a dance?
Yeah.
No, the last thing that I actually do is the actual step. I go back and I look at the script, score, context, where that number falls, who's in that number, why they're there, and then the last thing that comes is the 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. And I mean, I've been known to make it up on the spot in the room. I will admit it. There have been times.
Moments of inspiration.
And some cast members are like, you're just making this up as you go. And I'm like, I am.
Yeah, well, especially when you go, the move I thought you could do, you're not doing it the way I wanted you to do it. So let's do something new.
It's not you, it's me.
Yeah.
It's just not working, so I'm going to change it.
The classic,
But I do a lot. I like to, like I said, I'm a musical theatre nerd, so I like to research and I like to look at a lot of stuff. So when we were doing Little Shop, Alan Graney, who was our director, or is our director, and his first year coming in directing, we set it very modern day. Yeah. So I wanted to keep that kind of, I suppose, 60s Diana Ross and the Supremes feel, but throw in a little bit of Beyonce, Single Ladies at the same time.
Hey, yeah, wow.
And kind of just mix it up. All Shook Up, it's 50s. Mm-hmm. When you're ready to show like that, you're restricted sometimes because it's very specific.
Yeah.
So for me, that was all about movements and shapes and getting the cast to literally run around the stage. And just,
wow. Yeah.
And they hated me for it.
Lastly, Jay, let me ask you, how does it feel to be back in this room here in the INEC, to be surrounded by all these musical societies, to kind of have this community back together again?
You said the word, community. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I was back in the room, and I was like, this is unreal. And everybody here is so supportive of each other. Mm-hmm. And everyone is like, it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, or what you do. You're here. You're part of the community. We're the most dysfunctional family. You have to be weird to do shows.
Yeah.
Cannot be.
I'm reminded of a Michael J. Fox quote. I think he was on Letterman, and he said, "We're all here because we're not quite there."
Right. 100%.
And I think 100%. Of Ames whenever I think of that quote. Right?
Yeah.
But I think you kind of hit the nail on the head there.
Yeah. We're all one big, giant, happy, dysfunctional family.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
800 cousins and step cousins. Yeah, yeah.
Everyone knows everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone knows everyone.
Well,
Not like that,
nice.
but
Yeah. Well, sometimes.
sometimes.
Well, Jay, all we can say is to wish you the very best
you so
of
much.
luck,
Thank
and
you.
for Nine Arch and Athlone, the very best of luck.
Thank you.
And
yeah,
we'll let you get back to your seat
Thank
and
you.
enjoy
And thank you
some
for
dessert.
having me. Thanks so much, guys. Thank you.
Thanks a million.
We're back soon. And we are here with Ames's Sullivan adjudicator, Suzanne O'Leary. Suzanne, welcome to the Oddcast booth.
Thank you very much. Very
Now-
nice to be here.
We've dragged poor Suzanne away from a rather delicious dessert to speak to her. But Suzanne, it's been a kind of an incredible year, a year like no other. We started out this year, I think, in your adjudication with a live stream only show that you adjudicated through a really rocky patch where we had to contend with a resurgence of COVID and right through to the end of the year. I mean, what has it been like?
For me, personally, it's been an amazing experience. I have never adjudicated for Ames before. It was my first time. I absolutely loved every minute of it. It was a little bit different. Obviously, with your first show, we had the masks and we were streaming. And for a lot of shows after that, we were wearing masks. There was distance audience and so on and so forth. We didn't have maybe the atmosphere that you would normally have with a full audience and that impact and, you know, the applause, the standing ovations and things that come along with your own society, having your own fans and supporters there. But, you know, it was a really unique experience in the way that people were so happy to get back on stage.
Absolutely,
They were so passionate and they really did give 110%. Absolutely. 110% from every show. And I believe I've just spoken to people here. There are 11 people from a society that normally only 3 maybe come from. There's 18 here from Maynooth tonight. I don't think they've ever come before.
No,
So it's just fabulous. And the atmosphere down there is just amazing.
It's electric, yeah.
Is it hard to pick your top? Usually 3, but 2 in this case. I mean, is it a real challenge to siphon out the top 2 from everything, all the talent you've seen during the year?
I'm not going to say it's not difficult. Of course it's difficult because the talent out there is just simply amazing. What I did, I kept a little book as I went along, nearly like a bookie.
Yeah.
And I kind of wrote a little bit, reminded myself of Alec Ferguson a little bit, wrote in my little book. This guy was amazing. Not so good, you know, as I went along with each show. And when I came to the end then about 2 weeks before, I just started to cross out certain things and add up certain things, and then it started to fall into place for me. That's the way I did it. It seemed silly at the time to be writing these little bits in the book, but then when I went back and I narrowed it down to so many, and then I started to read back through the reviews that I'd written and why I had written what I had written in the book. I know that sounds complicated, but
No,
it
it
worked for me.
Well, I mean, Dan will think you have great taste at it.
Yeah.
System
works. The system works. Yeah. Exactly.
But I mean, I think a lot of people will be really interested to know, I mean, what in your eyes makes for a really great performance?
Energy.
Energy.
Are you ready?
Don't come out on the stage in front. Do not come down on the stage
For me.
in front of me unless you are going to give 100%.
Yeah.
You know, I hate this kind of, and even with a chorus, you know, you have the, energy. It has to be energy. I'm not going to go into nitpicking and all that kind of thing now. But it's just energy and impact and passion and just showing it, you know, whether it be in JCS where it's a completely different mood take than in something where we're, you know, dancing along in finale, Little Shop of Horrors, you know, but it's just that energy, that real energy and that love, you know, it has to come out, It comes from here, doesn't it? So, you know.
It has a magnetizing effect on stage when you see somebody come out and you deliver with that.
And, you know, believing a person when they're performing. I saw one young gentleman this year, and to me, from the beginning to the end, he wasn't acting.
Yeah.
He just simply wasn't acting.
He was just inhabiting the character completely. Wow,
Absolutely. You know, I was mesmerised, and that's
believability.
Yeah, believability, absolutely. Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I mean, absolutely fascinating. And then, I mean, I just kind of want to close it out by asking, like, do you have a favourite memory or a favourite recollection of the year that you have had, seeing 15 shows across the Sullivan section, without giving anything away, obviously?
Of course. Yeah.
I'm not being biased. I really enjoyed the last 5 years. It's one of my favourite musicals of all times. But I also admired that you just strove to do it, despite everything. And it didn't seem like a show that had been in any way under-rehearsed or done under duress. It was... I'm not allowed to say. I loved some of the college shows.
Yeah.
I love the energy that the young people in college who really want, this is their escape, this is what they want to do, this is their outlet, and you can see it.
Yeah. Gratifying to see all that young talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I saw a man twice, I met him twice this year in another society, and he's dedicated 60 years.
Wow.
60 years. And he walked on stage at the end of one of the shows to do a very small little part. And I felt myself quite emotional to see that. So I suppose, like you say, it's from the very beginning. It's full circle. It's the circle of life, and it's the circle of
the full spectrum. Well, Suzanne, on behalf of everyone in the Irish musical theatre community, thank you for all your service in adjudicating those so many shows. It's part of what brings us all here tonight as a group.
Great atmosphere down there. It's going to be a great night.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yes. Okay.
All right, we'll let you get back to your teas and coffees.
Yeah. And we'll see you soon for the awards.
Thank you.
Back here at the INEC at the Glen Eagle Hotel in Killarney. The Ames Awards 2022 are just about to kick off. Fergal Darcy is calling the nominees to the stage right behind me as we speak. You have been tweeting your pictures of various shows around the country all throughout the awards, and some of the societies here have even come with their own props and paraphernalia. I mean, really, honestly, can you imagine? Now,
Terrifying.
Horrifying.
Terrifying.
Absolutely horrifying.
Ames 10 right there.
Lurch from the Addams family.
Yeah.
Now, the cheers are going up behind us. It's a pretty extraordinary electric
great
atmosphere. But we have had some contact on social media.
We have. We've had people at home and in the room here. So we had Aidan Fox, friend of the show, saying, "Oddcast by Odd Jesus, so that's what ye look like. Should be a boy band." Westlife Who, Odd Life, I say.
Yes.
So massive praise from the man himself.
Massive praise. And I also want to give a shout out to Kerry Campbell from New Ross Musical Society, who is watching this stream all the way from Dubai.
Wow.
So Kerry,
Commitment.
hello to you.
Commitment.
That is commitment and then some.
Yeah.
And
And
also, what time of the night is that? That must be like 3, 4 in the morning. Well done, Kerry. Well done.
Yes.
Commitment. Commitment.
And then just one more mention from now. We have Donald Henderson saying a big shout out to Fiona Keegan, Connor White, Micah White, Tony Young, Richard Lavery, and Gareth McGreevy. He's sorry he's not there, but a few sherries tonight on his own watching us. Great to have you with us.
Yes, indeed. Now, I want to say that that's just a taste of the action. You can get in touch with us here at the INEC tonight
Of course.
by tweeting us at the Oddcast by Odd or DMing us on Facebook or Instagram at the Oddcast by Odd Theatre. We want to hear from you, and won't be afraid to give you a shout out over the course of the evening. Now, the music is blaring behind us.
Yes.
It's barely audible in here, but what I want to do is get a little bit of chat about some of the awards that are coming up in the next few minutes as we kick off the Ames Awards Festival 2022. And I know, Dan, you've been looking at some of the numbers here, some of the interesting stories behind the nominations this year.
Oh, we've a technical difficulty.
Technical trouble.
It's live show business, baby.
Live show business. Great.
It.
Now, Dan, with the mic, tell us about some of the nominees.
Absolutely. So, first up in the night will be Best Programme. So, in the Gilbert section, we have Newbridge Musical Theatre. Our own M.O. Dowd is taking to the stage right now.
Yes. I have to give a special and unbiased shout out to my wife, Emma Kilduff, designer of the programme.
Absolutely. They're up against Tipperary, Fiddler on the Roof as well. And then the Adams Family for Tullamore, who we also know like behemoths in this category. 12 previous nominations, 5 wins, like an unbroken streak, I think, except for 1 year, like in between the 80s and the 90s. There's phenomenal stats, so big, tough competition, but
yes,
our fingers are going to be crossed. We are biased.
We are biased, and we're not afraid to admit it.
But nevertheless, Tullamore have a very consistent pedigree, as you've shown. They have to be hot favourites coming into this.
Exactly. They really should be given those kind of stats, but this is Ames. Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
We've been waiting 31 years to get back up there for Best Programme, so who knows?
Well, the thing is, there's always the potential for an upset here, so it's anybody's game.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
After that, we'll have Best House Management. So in the Gilbert section, it's Athlone Musical Society for All Shook Up, Shrek for Clara Musical Society, and then UCD for You're in Town. Again, the big heavy favourites here, probably Athlone. 5 nominations before with 1 win, but they consistently, particularly over the last kind of 10 years or so, they have really go all out when it comes to house management. Obviously, a bit of a surprise, we are missing perennial house management nominees, Shannon Musical Society, of course, this year. It's kind of one of those years where
open the field for everybody else.
Exactly, it's an open field who's going to swoop in, because Shannon will be back better than ever, no doubt, next year, I have no doubt. And then in the Sullivan section, it's Gorey Musical Society for The Sound of Music, and then Londonderry for Calamity Jane. Here at Londonderry, 3 previous nominations and a win.
Wow,
so whereas
hot
Gorey
favourites
have only
there.
1 nomination previously, no win. So you would have to say maybe it's Londonderry. They know they can do about decorating that front of house. So
They do indeed. Dan, we've just heard the call for Best Male Singer nominees to go down and join the stage.
They want you to take your seat.
They want me. And they're going to get me, baby.
So I think, Dan, we'll say adieu, and we'll see you with a trophy in hand, or not at all.
Yes. Well, we have to wish him luck on his way down to the stage, as we
do
do all
indeed.
the nominees
Absolutely.
here tonight. And we...
Oh, thank you, Dan. A parting gift.
He had the good sense to almost walk off with his notes.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much,
But absolutely, we have... I mean, I have to say, I am just blown away by the energy coming off that stage.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
now.
If we just take a minute to look at the lights, all of the big stars for the stars on stage. Of course, we'll have the stars off stage in a couple of the categories coming up. With the best stage management, best technical, it really is. There's plenty going on here. And I mean, talk about technical. The sound system and lights here are absolutely phenomenal. So a huge shout out to the technical crew here.
Absolutely, certainly. Hats have to go off to the technical crew. It just really is an astounding visual spectacle, as you can probably see right behind us here. Now, we're getting to the business end of the nominees coming to the stage. I think just in the interest of going through a few more of what we have coming up. Best technical.
Yes.
I mean, right here on the Gilbert section, we have Crack Theatre, who are nominated for Best Technical for their production of 9 to 5.
Of course,
I mean, this is their second nom in a row for this award.
Category,
in
yes.
So they really have built.
Yeah, they were nommed last year for Little Shop of Horrors, was their first ever AIM show, if memory serves. So they clearly hit the ground running with their sound, light, sets, everything that goes into technical.
Absolutely spectacular. And then, of course, with All Shook Up, Dunboyne Musical Society in what is their first nom in this category.
Wow, yeah.
So, obviously, hats off to them. And rounding out the section, we have UCD in Best Technical with You're in Town.
Yes.
They've won previous nomination for Phantom of the Opera in this section, which, if memory serves, was actually the European amateur premiere.
Wow. That's quite an honor to have bestowed upon you.
It's quite an honor to have. I think it's one of the benefits of taking on shows as a college musical society is that you sometimes get access to some of these very, very sought-after shows.
Yes.
Phantom
And just speaking of Phantom of the Opera, we did have well wishes from Killian Donnelly on Twitter during the week, saying he was wishing everybody the best of luck travelling to Ames, and he was only raging he wasn't here himself. So, clearly the Oliviers don't compare.
I know. Always nice to get well wishes from the alumni.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
And then if we flip over to the Sullivan section in our Best Technical, we have Gory Musical Society up, previously nominated in 2013 in this category, but it's actually the first nomination in Best Technical for The Sound of Music.
Wow, okay.
When you consider how long that show has been trotted across these boards,
yeah, of course,
that's quite a phenomenal result.
It is, and especially because it's such a set-heavy show. Because it's one of those older shows, they were working with, there's a full Abbey, there's a full the Von Trapp house, there's the performance at the end. There's plenty of places that show goes. They cross every river, ford every stream.
That is beautiful. That's the high-quality wordplay that
you've
come to expect from the Oddcast. And lastly, in Best Technical and Sullivan section, we have Chess, Kilmacud Musical Society.
Yes.
First nomination for the Society in this category, and actually first nomination for Chess in Best Technical.
Really? Wow. Because it's a show where maybe the set is not as elaborate as you would see in Sound of Music. But I actually saw that Kilmacud production, and I really enjoyed their set. Was quite simple, but with lights used to a fantastic effect and projections to really give you a sense of where you were. So the village of Murano in a projection at the back of the stage, really makes you, feel as if you're there. It really gives a great sense.
It's funny. It's surprising. Both of those nominations surprising for different reasons. Because as you say, Sound of Music, a show that, or the fact that there hasn't been a nomination for Sound of Music and Chess is strange, rather, because they're so technically minded. Yes. I mean, how many professional productions of chess have that checkerboard effect on the floor? Very, very detailed technical technical requirements. And many of the shows that we've seen on circuit of chess have been
super high quality sets.
In that technical respect.
Yes.
So maybe a long overdue nomination for two shows.
Long overdue.
That really are brilliant in that respect. Chess again is nominated in Best Visual. This time in the Gilbert section for Carrick Shore.
Yes. Yeah. Again, visual and technical, it's so hard to pull those two apart, because they're so intertwined. But I mean, chess has so many opportunities for fantastic costumes, between the chess pieces, approach you can take in the ballet section, all the villagers of Murano.
Okay, and I'm just getting word we're going live to Fergal now. Take it away, Fergal.
Oh.
Something predictable, a parody tonight.
Something appealing, someone applauding. Something resembling normality tonight. Nothing with masks, nothing with gloves. Bring on the handshakes, bring back the hugs.
Feeling dramatic and asymptomatic. No social distancing inside. Action tomorrow, ready tonight. Something aesthetic, something frenetic, something for saving the economy tonight.
Something rewarding, something awarding. Join us and raise the roof with melody tonight.
Nothing with crowds will we condemn. Bring back the sing-song till 8 a.m.
No isolating, no contact tracing. Nothing but rapture and delight. Open up the curtain. Normality tonight.
Balance.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We'd like to introduce you tonight, your host, Mr. Fergal Darcy.
3, 2, 1.
Are you ready?
Welcome to the Ames Awards! Ladies and gentlemen, can you please be upstanding and make some noise for Avonmore Musical Society? We are back in action. It is all about to happen here tonight. And things are about to get underway. Are you ready to have some fun? See, the beautiful thing about this is that last time I was here was 2019, and I told you that I was the Skoda of awards presenters. But ladies and gentlemen, things have changed. I have been demoted. I am now the Fiat Punto of awards presenters, ladies and gentlemen. I am not reliable. I break down on a regular basis, and I come at a very low cost. Because like most of the shows from March 2020, I too have been cancelled. Temporarily, that is. But on behalf of Ames and on behalf of myself, I would like to apologize that we couldn't get a proper professional presenter for you tonight. You're just going to have to do with me. The reason why is because Seamus Power and his goddamn mileage bill were playing it from him moseying around the country, going to all the shows twice. So fair play to you, Seamus. I appreciate that. It has been a very strange year, ladies and gentlemen, a very strange 2 years, but it is good to be back here amongst friends. You would agree, yes? But things seem to be backward. Things have changed. I came into this ballroom last night, ladies and gentlemen, and for the first time ever, I was the one wearing a dress, and Tim Landers was the one wearing a pair of pants of a Friday night at Ames. Which I just said to myself, it's a beautiful change, and society is growing, ever-growing societies, and I look in front of me and I see this talent. And I say this every time I present the Ames Awards, and it's important to say. The people sitting in front of you right now, ladies and gentlemen, the nominees from your societies, they are nominated, and it is a privilege to have you here, but you should be proud of yourselves because these are craft awards and you've earned it to be sitting there. This is the theatre of dreams, ladies and gentlemen. This is the room where Jessie Buckley, who was nominated for an Oscar, won her Ames Award. This very room is the home of the current Phantom of the Opera, who performed at the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, and he's got a very special message for us tonight.
Hello to everyone at Ames. I hope you are all having the best weekend and that you're all absolutely flutered, hammered. I'm sending all my love from the West End, where I'm playing the Phantom, obviously, in the Phantom of the Opera. But there's one place I wish I was right now, and that's right there. Absolutely wishing all the societies the very best of luck. I hope you have an incredible night. I hope you just celebrate theatre. And it's so lovely being back. So, have one for me, and I'll have a bottle for ye. This is Killian Donnelly wishing you all the best. Lots of love to Vinny and the gang, and to our wonderful president of Ames, Rob Donnelly. What an incredible name. Lots of love. Good luck.
And there we have a wonderful message from Killian Donnelly. As I said, it has been a very strange few years, ladies and gentlemen. So just join me for a moment. Raise a glass to absent friends. Hear, hear. For all those watching at home, a big shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. A big shout out to Nicola Currigan, who is currently at home drinking Diet Coke, having the time of her life. To Aidan Fox, I hope that you were well. And yes, you were on your best behavior last night. You told me to remind you that. And of course, to Eilish O'Neill and Louise Coulihan, big shout out to you guys as well. Shall we get the show on the road? Ladies and gentlemen, can you please welcome to the stage President of AIMS, Mr. Rob Donnelly, and Vice President Fergal Kavanagh. Just to let you know, ladies and gentlemen, these awards, as I said, if your society wins, make as much noise as you possibly can. But whilst we're announcing the awards, please try to keep it down, particularly you guys over there at the bar. Welcome once again to our President, Rob Donnelly, and Vice President, Fergal Kavanagh. I would now like to welcome to the stage our first presenters of awards tonight, Ultan and Angela. It's been a while, my friend. It is particularly sparkly over, and there's a lot. Do you know? Are we having a competition here? What's going on? You're on.
We definitely planned our outfits, didn't we, Angela?
I mean, the coordination is exceptional, Ultan. I would expect nothing less from you, except for that man bun earlier on. You're going to have to lose that.
You're very welcome.
Anyway, let's move on to it. First up, ladies and gentlemen, tonight, this is the award for Best Program, and the nominees are
Kilmacud Musical Society, Chess. Londonderry Musical Society, The Sound of Music.
And the winner is
Londonderry Musical Society.
This, of course, is the Paddy Smith Trophy, and well done to Londonderry Musical Society. Our first award of the night, ladies and gentlemen, the Paddy Smith Trophy, the Sullivan section for Best Programme. Of course, this is a very fanciful evening that we always like to take pictures with everyone when they're on stage. We now move on to Best Programme in the Gilbert section. And the nominees are
Newbridge Musical Society, Evita. Tipperary Musical Society, Fiddler on the Roof. And Tullamore Musical Society, The Addams Family.
This is the award for Best Programme in the Gilbert section, and the winner is...
And the winner of the Pioneer Musical Society Trophy, even, for Programme for the Gilbert section is Newbridge Musical Society, Ibiza.
A massive congrats tonight to Newbridge Musical Society.
And you are back here with the Oddcast doing some commentary on the live stream. And I'm very happy to say my wife has won for Best Programme.
Fantastic. Congratulations to Emma and John. So fantastic work. The programme was overhauled this year with design. So we were delighted. And of course, you know, congratulations to the winners there in the Sullivan section as well with Chess, with Sound of Music in Londonderry, I should say. Their first win in the category, and our first win in the category, and first nom since 1991.
This is an award for Best House Management. And the nominees are
Athlone Musical Society, All Shook Up. Clara Musical Society, Shrek the Musical. UCD Musical Society, Urinetown.
And the winner of Best House Management is...
And the winner of the Mary Kit Trophy for Best House Management in the Gilbert section is Athlone Musical Society.
A big shout out to the Athlone Musical Society tonight.
Athlone on fire tonight. They are 2 from 2 so far. Outstanding performance.
40 years, been there since he was 20, and he gave up a trip away to Castlemartin Resort when he heard of the amount of nominations that Athlone has got tonight. He said, no lads, I'll cancel that. Taking the birthday celebrations on College of Killarney.
Unsung Hero Award earlier for Mary Kelly Trophy. Athlone could be looking at a clean sweep of awards if they continue as they've started.
We now move on to Best Dance Management in the Sullivan section, and the nominees are
Gorey Musical Society, The Sound of Music. Londonderry Musical Society, Calamity Jane.
And the winner is...
The winner is Gorey Musical Society, The Sound of Music.
Gorey picking up the Ennis Musical Society trophy. This is actually their first win in the category, having previously been nominated. This is also the first win for Sound of Music in this category, which is surprising.
Very
it's
surprising.
been done a lot of times.
I know. How do you solve a problem like that?
It turns out, Gorey no.
We now move on to Best Visual, and the nominees are
Londonderry Musical Society, The Sound of Music. Pop-Up Theatre, Sligo, the producers.
And the winner is...
The winner is Londonderry Musical Society, The Sound of Music.
Londonderry Musical Society taking home the Vivian Coates Trophy tonight in the Sullivan section. And also, let's hear it once again for our runner-up tonight, Papa. We now move on to Best Visual, and the nominees are
Carrick-on-Shire Musical Society, Chess. Leixlip Musical and Variety Group, The Addams Family. Southeastern Theatre Group, Spring Awakening.
And the winner is...
The winner is Leixlip Musical and Variety Group, The Addams Family.
Congratulations to Leixlip Musical and Variety Group on winning the Maureen Murphy Trophy for the Gilbert section of Best Visual.
For Leixlip in this category, but the third win for the Addams Family in this category. So, I mean...
Very popular show, and not surprising considering the costume requirements. Quite frightening.
Absolutely. It's a scary costume budget, you might say. All of the ancestors.
Of course, Carrick-on-Shore's search for a first win in this section
Right, Ulton,
continues.
we are back in action here. We are now on to Best Technical. And the nominees are...
Crack Theatre, Coal Island, 9 to 5. Dunboyne Musical Society, All Shook Up. And UCD Musical Theatre, Urinetown.
And the winner is...
And the winner of the Christy Butler Trophy for Best Technical Lighting, Sets and Sound in the Gilbert section is UCD Musical Society, Urinetown.
They certainly weren't taking the piss
Very
here.
excitable crowd, UCD. They're going absolutely nuts down the back of the room tonight. They got the true spirit of Ames down there. That's what I like to see when you win.
We can see the celebrations of UCD at the back of the room. They are hitting the roof over the moon. This is their second win of the night, if memory serves, to a few minutes ago.
Very, very impressive. Of course, Urinetown, a very technically demanding show.
Yes, of course it is. I mean, you need to have a full plumbing system installed in your theatre. And on the stage, I mean. Hopefully you have plumbing in your theatre.
We now move
One would hope.
on to Best Technical in the Sullivan section. And the nominees are...
Gorey Musical Society, The Sound of Music. Kilmacud Musical Society, Chess.
And the winner is...
The winner is Kilmacud Musical Society with Chess.
This is the Brother Fitzy Trophy in the Sullivan section. A special well done to the crew from Kilmacud Musical Society tonight. I'm a big fan of Kilmacud Musical Society.
This was a win for Kilmacud. Not only the first nomination for Kilmacud in this category, but also the first nomination for Chess in this category, as we heard earlier on.
Yes, was indeed. So there'll be massive celebrations in the Kilmacud quarter of the room here.
Special thank you to our wonderful presenters, Angela and Alton.
I really hope the next presenters have coordinated outfits as well, because it just makes the difference.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a wonderful crowd so far. Long may it continue. Are you excited? Let's bring on our next presenter. Can you please welcome from HXT Musical Society, Katrin Lamb. Katrin, you are looking stunning as always.
Thank you very much, Fergal. Same to you.
Are you delighted to be back here as much as I am?
We are absolutely thrilled. Ames is a very special weekend for us every year for HXT, whether we're on stage or not, which we haven't been since 2019, or whether we're nominated or not. It's just such an amazing weekend to get back together with all our friends from across the country, and we are loving this weekend. Absolutely loving it.
And the engagement?
The engagement.
Laura?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were very, very, very delighted and excited yesterday evening when two of our members got engaged here at Ames. So a big congratulations to Laura Medbury and Keith Kennedy.
Congratulations and celebrations. Let's get into the next awards. Best of luck, Katrin. This is the Sullivan section, Best Stage Management. And the nominees are...
Londonderry Musical Society, The Sound of Music. Stage Manager, Christine Dean. And Pop-Up Theatre Sligo for the producers, Stage Manager, Gemma Gordon.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Margaret Doherty Trophy for Best Stage Management in the Sullivan section is Londonderry Musical Society, The Sound of Music, Christine Dean, Stage Manager.
Londonderry Musical Society having a bit of a night here tonight. That is the Margaret Doherty Trophy in the Sullivan section. Congratulations.
Christine's win on her first nomination.
Always good to see.
Yeah.
We also heard a heartwarming tale of love blossoming at Ames.
Yes, yet another showmance. And Gemma from Pop-Up Theatre, her first nomination as well.
Yes, a novices category, this
Yes.
one. But
We
always
now
great to
move
see.
on to Best Stage Management in the Gilbert section. And the nominees are
Crack Theatre, Coal Island for 9 to 5. Stage managers Dylan Fox and Daniel Taff. Leak Slip Musical and Variety Group, The Addams Family. Stage manager Mary Purcell. And Ulster Operatic Company for West Side Story. Stage manager Andrew McKnight.
And the winner is
The winner of the Jack Singleton Trophy for Best Stage Management in the Gilbert section is the Addams Family. Leak Slip Musical and Variety Group, Mary Purcell, stage manager.
Congratulations to Mary tonight with Leak Slip Musical and Variety Group. Big win for the Addams Family. They are on a roll.
Mary Purcell is, of course, no stranger to this award with 2 prior wins. One for Leak Slip with Leak Slip for 2008 and 2011. Our House and Jekyll and Hyde.
Yes, beating out 2 other first-time nominees. But,
And a big shout out to our runners-up, Crack Theatre and Ulster Operatic.
Fantastic for the guys to be nominated here. Each of their first nominations. So, it's a great experience to be up on that INE stage, I've been told.
We now move on to the Gilbert section for Best Choreography.
Your last comment sounded somewhat salty.
And the nominees are
Athlone Musical Society, All Shook Up. Galway University Musical Society, Carrie. And UCD Theatre, Musical Theatre, Once.
And Catherine, the winner is
The winner of the Desburn Trophy for Best Choreography in the Gilbert section is Athlone Musical Society, All Shook Up.
A stunning result here.
Congratulations to Athlone Musical Society tonight.
Athlone
winners of the Desburn
are
Trophy
3
for
from
choreography.
3.
Fantastic. And we were only speaking to Jay Molyneux earlier this evening, of course, the choreographer for that show.
He'll be delighted with that win, no doubt. Of course, Athlone, no stranger to this either. Nominated for Rock of Ages, Cabaret, and West Side Story.
I'm going to grab you here.
3 previous nominations, yeah.
How
And
are you
Ulster
feeling?
Cup, very common in this category.
It's unbelievable. Thank you so much. Thank you to Jay Molyneux. Our choreography was his creation. And thank you to the amazing, wonderful cast and crew. There's so much love between us. And we all came together and we got the show on the road and we got it on the stage and we did this together. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jay.
It is the hardest job when it comes to a show to do choreography. And it's a huge honour here for you and the Athlone crew. Which, by the way, might I say, the Athlone crew were absolutely fabulously dressed last night.
They're amazing. Yeah, unbelievable what you can do with a bedsheet. Unbelievable.
But the very best wishes to you and congratulations on your win tonight.
Of course, could be 4 from 4 for Athlone.
We now
having
move
won
on
Best
to
Dressed.
the Sullivan section.
Indeed.
And this, of course, is the award for Best Choreography. The nominees are
9 Arch Musical Society, Little Shop of Horrors. UL Musical Theatre, Spring Awakening.
And the winner is
The winner of the Eastern Region Jacinta Sheridan Trophy for Best Choreography in the Sullivan section is UL Musical Theatre, Spring Awakening.
a big congratulations tonight to UL Musical Theatre. And of course, to our wonderful runners-up as well from 9 Arch Musical Society.
Well, this is one of 3 nominations this year for UL Musical Theatre, but their very first year in Ames, newly founded.
Wow. Fantastic. And of course, we had baby photos of Conor McNellis, one of the choreographers of that production, courtesy of Aidan Fox, was sharing, when he was first started on stage.
What a dibble.
UL, what is the crack? How are you feeling?
Really, really good right now. I won't lie.
There is a lot of student energy in the room, and I have to say there's a lot of student talent in the room. Some of the crazy shows I've seen on stage are amazing. Well done.
Thank you so much. Well, you know what they say. Us young people, we're going to rule the world one day.
I like that. I like that. Listen, keep on rocking and well done, and congrats to both of you tonight.
Thank you so much.
Have a lovely evening. One of my favorite awards of the night. This, of course, is the Sullivan section. It is Best Chorus. And the nominees are...
Nine Arch Musical Society, Little Shop of Horrors. And Londonderry Musical Society, Calamity Jane.
And the winner is...
The winner is, for Best Chorus, Nine Arch Musical Society, Little Shop of Horrors.
First win for Nine Arch in this category, and first win by a production of Little Shop for Best Chorus.
Wow. Absolutely incredible results. Just really chewing it up here.
Absolutely. Nine Arch and Athlone just running away with things.
I'm going to grant you for a minute. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You have a few nominations here tonight. There is a few for Nine Arch.
We do. We had a really fantastic bunch on stage this year, and we're really thrilled that they've got 8 nominations. So we're delighted with this.
Now, I know there's a lot of people from the West watching from home, so do you want to say hello to anyone and wave into our live stream there?
I will say hello to everybody who's watching from the West in the Western region, and well done on all the shows this year. They were fantastic.
Congratulations to you once again, and of course all of Nine Arch. We now move on to Best Chorus, and this of course is the Gilbert section. The nominees are...
Athlone Musical Society, All Shook Up. Tipperary Musical Society, Fiddler on the Roof. And Wexford Light Opera Society, Pirates of Penzance.
And the winner is...
Winner of the George Moore Trophy, Best Chorus Gilbert section, is Athlone Musical Society, All Shook Up.
They're playing an absolute stormer tonight. Joan Larkin is excited. Look at her. And look at that beautiful dress as well. I've never seen a happier person in my life.
Continuing their winning streak. You might be able to hear the noise. A crowd is gathered just below us. We're on our perch on the balcony here from Athlone. I think they're picking up members as the night goes on.
Yes, they cannot stop winning. This is 4 from 4. Of course, they previously won this award in 2004.
I am absolutely thrilled for you.
I'm so happy.
I'm looking, I don't know what is in the water down in Athlone. Last year it was Joseph and now it's All Shook Up.
It's our amazing production team. We have Alfie, we have Jer and Jay this year. It's been amazing. And our chairperson, Joan, has been incredible.
Always a massive fan of Joan. Listen, go forth and get things all shook up. Have fun. Also, a big shout out to our runners-up, Tipperary and Wexford. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Catherine Lamb.
Hard to refuse a pint waiting at the bar.
Now, can you please welcome to the stage our next presenter, Martin McNeilis.
Well, Vern, how you doing?
I have very fond memories of myself, yourself, and Aidan Fox in the West End in London. Like a Sex Pistols song called Pretty Vacant.
Less said the better.
Okay, I'm going to go with that and let's move on. First one up here in the Gilbert section, Martin, is Best Comedian. And the nominees are?
The nominees are Michael Bergen as Offer Lockstock in Urinetown, UCD Musical Theatre. Garrod McGoran as Lurch, The Addams Family, Malahide Musical and Dramatic Society. And Joe Steiner is Jim Haller in All Shook Up, Athlone Musical Society.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Odie Kyo Trophy for Best Comedian in the Gilbert section is Michael Bergen as Offers a Lockstock in Urinetown, UCD Musical Theatre.
That's Michael's first win in his second consecutive year being nominated.
For Best Comedian.
Yes, 2 in a row, nommed for Emo in our house with UCD last year.
Also nommed 2 years in a row is Garrod McGoran, of course, from Malahide, whose visage you showed on a stick earlier.
You're the funniest man in the room.
I don't know about that.
I'm looking at your crew down here, they're all going nuts.
Yeah, no, I'd just like to say a special thanks to UCD Musical Society. It's been a fantastic few years with them, and they're a great bunch of lads. And up the cats. And that's it.
Yeah. Michael, long may it continue. Have a wonderful Ames weekend, and congratulations. Martin, we are going to move on to the Sullivan section for Best Comedian. The nominees are...
The nominees are Anna O'Donnell as Leo Bloom in The Producers, Pop-Up Theatre Sligo. And Dan Whelan as Nathan Detroit in Guys and Dolls with Trinity Musical Theatre.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Billy Byrne Tommy Lube Trophy for Best Comedian in the Sullivan section is Dan Whelan as Nathan Detroit, Guys and Dolls, Trinity Musical Theatre.
Dan proving that the universities are where the funny people are. Dan is a native of Portlaoise, actually, so there's a bit of a cheer from Portlaoise Musical Society's delegation there as Dan was announced winner.
Of course,
first win.
Nathan Detroit, a famously funny part. 8 nominations and 2 wins in this category.
Wow, yeah.
Dan, how are you?
I'm in shock.
You know, I have to say this, and I said it earlier on, I genuinely mean this. The standard of musicals that the colleges in the room put on is incredible. It is huge. You wouldn't see as good on the West End. What you're doing is amazing work. Keep it going. You couldn't be that shocked now. You're the funniest. You just say, well, you're one of the funniest men in the room. There's 2 of you now.
Look, I'm just happy to take this in honor of Aina because he's incredible and I'm so proud of him and thank you.
100%. Listen, have a wonderful evening and a big shout out to all your crew.
Thank you.
Diplomatic Dan.
Martin, how are things going anyway?
Sorry?
How are things going?
Things are going great. We're all good.
It's good to be back doing shows. You were involved with Carrick this year.
Yeah, I was directing Carrick Chess this year.
Where are all the
Great crowd
Carrick
down
crew? Always the life and soul of the party. Always good crack.
Yeah.
Speaking about the life and soul of a party, up here we've got Terry. Terry's on cameras, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a big wave. If you don't know this, when it comes to crew, they're the hardest working people. They're the first people on site and the last people off. When you finish here tonight, they've got to de-rig the whole thing. But Terry decided earlier on, Martin, that he was going to go up and he was going to get some sleep. So he's staying in a hotel. I won't mention the hotel's name, but he's staying in room 51. And right above it is actually room 71. So Terry goes home and he lies down. And the next thing, he hears the Lone Ranger coming into the room. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop. High heels. You could hear it. He was good. Clip, clop, clip, clop, clip, clop, clip. Like Patsy from Spamalot. The next thing, he thought, oh God, I'm not going to get any sleep. But the Lone Ranger wasn't alone. And the Lone Ranger happened to bring Tonto into the room with them.
All right.
Whilst Terry was trying to sleep. And of course, there was a lot of clipping and a clopping and a clipping and all going on. And poor old Terry trying to sleep. And the only thing he could hear from the room was somebody going, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. So he's just wondering if whoever was in room 71, are you okay? Did you get out of that one unscathed? If you're out there. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. It is the best comedian in the Sullivan section. And the nominees are?
The nominees are Rachel Galvin as Miss Adelaide, Guys and Dolls, Trinity Musical Theatre.
Rachel looks a lot like Dan
no,
Whelan,
you
who
don't.
just won.
You played that trick on me already.
And Brenda Swift as Carmen Bernstein in Curtains with Fermanagh Musical Theatre.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Ballywillan Drama Group Trophy for the Best Comedian in the Sullivan section is Rachel Galvin as Miss Adelaide, Guys and Dolls, Trinity Musical Theatre.
Wow, picking up 2 trophies in one night.
Very few have done that. Obviously a hilarious couple.
Absolutely, but Adelaide Adams and Guys and Dolls, again, a very funny part. 19 nominations in this category and 10 wins before tonight.
You'd be surprised.
All right, okay. You're going to pretend to be Rachel now, okay?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Rachel, how do you feel about the whole thing?
I'm honest.
Get out of me sight. Good luck and well done. Congratulations. Now it's time to move on to our next section. This is the best comedian in the Gilbert section, ladies and gentlemen. And the nominees are...
The nominees are Eve Johnson as Roz in 9 to 5, Crack Theatre, Coal Island. Corey Kilduff as Miss Sandra at All Shook Up Athlone Musical Society. And Jay Oregon as Alice Beinica in the Adams Family Tullamore Musical Society.
And the winner is...
And the winner of the Loretta O'Connor Trophy for Best Comedian in the Gilbert section is Corey Kilduff as Miss Sandra, all shook up Athlone Musical Society.
Huge congratulations for Corey. That is Athlone's 5th win of the night. Quite the run.
It's a phenomenal record. I haven't got the stats to hand just yet, but I'm sure it's close to the largest single sweep on a night.
I cannot remember.
And they're only halfway there.
Cannot remember a society picking up 5 wins, particularly this early in the night. Of course, this is the first nomination for Corey. Miss Sandra, though, has previously had 3.
For many, many years, and you are perhaps one of the hardest working people I know on stage. Congratulations!
Thank you so much, Virgil.
Of course, the Kilduff family now have been responsible for much music and much enjoyment, and of course, much laughs now that you've joined the mix as well, yeah, so.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of us here this evening. A lot of not only Athlone, but a lot of Kilduffs. In Newbridge as well, yay!
You have got a lot of supporters out there. Corey, well done. You've worked hard for this. You deserve it. Have a wonderful night. And the best wishes to Athlone and the rest of the awards. We now move on to the Gilbert section. Best Actor in a Supporting Role. And the nominees are?
Nominees are Matthew Campbell as Marley in A Christmas Carol, Belfast Operatic Company. James Deegan as Fester in the Adams Family Leakslip Musical Dramatic Variety Group. And Matthew Watson as Riff, West Side Story, Ulster Operatic Company.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Midland Region Trophy for Best Actor in a Supporting Role in the Gilbert section is Matthew Watson as Riff, West Side Story, Ulster Operatic Company.
That is incredible. It was unbelievable that is the first time Rick has been nominated for any Ames Award.
And long overdue that the part wins one as well.
I'm going to take a moment and leave Tony there collected on Matthew's behalf and talk to our wonderful runners-up. Listen, I don't get to say this to everyone, but this is really important that I say this to you guys. Because sometimes, but don't be shy, come on over. Sometimes people forget this. To get up here and stand on this stage is a huge honor. And when it comes to being in 2nd or 3rd place, it doesn't matter. The fact that you've made it here, it means that you are excellent at your craft. The other thing about it is, there's some people who might only ever be up here once, there's some people who might never make it up here. So it's a beautiful moment just to be standing here. How do you guys feel?
I was cacking myself before I came up, to be honest, so I'm delighted. It's the first show in 5 years, and it's an honour to be here. It's great to be back in Killarney, and I'm just delighted. So.
Well, congratulations on your nomination tonight, and congratulations on yours. How has the celebrations been going anyway?
It's absolutely the best. Listen, you're only as good as the chorus that you were with, and that's what Leakslip are, the absolute best in the world, so love yous all the best.
Guys, I wish you the best in your future endeavours, and all the best of fun tonight too as well. Take it easy. Now, back to the awards, ladies and gentlemen. We are wrapping around here and going as quick as we can. Another photo. Congratulations to Tony as well. And let's move on to the Sullivan section, Best Actor in a Supporting Role. And the nominees are?
The nominees are Geoff Manning as Eddie in Sister Act Claremorris Musical Society, and Brendan Reid as Roger Debris in The Producers Pop-Up Theatre Sligo.
And the winner is...
And the winner of the Stephen Coleman Cup for Best Actor in a Supporting Role in the Sullivan section is Brendan Reid as Roger Debris in The Producers Pop-Up Theatre Sligo.
I thought you'd enjoy that. The Producers. This is Brendan's first nomination. Of course, Roger has picked up 2 nominations previous to this.
Now, let's move on to the Sullivan section, Best Actress in a Supporting Role. And the nominees are?
The nominees are Rachel Harley as Katie Brown in Calamity Jane Londonderry Musical Society, and Vivian Lee as Mother Superior, Sister Act, Claremorris Musical Society.
And the winner is...
And the winner of the Nina Choral Society Trophy for Best Actress in a Supporting Role in the Sullivan section is Vivian Lee as Mother Superior, Sister Act, Claire Morris Musical Society.
Help us tear up the sucker till they hear us down the block. Let us lay down the boogie till it's bouncing wall to wall.
This, of course, is the Nina Choral Society Trophy, and well done to Vivian Lee from Claire Morris Musical Society.
And the third win for the part of Mother Superior in this category, having had 2 previous wins, going
Also,
back to Hina Begley in
to the runner-up
2018.
tonight, Rachel. Vivian, congratulations. It's good to be back.
It sure is, it sure is. It's been a long 2 years, but we're back, and we're back with a bang.
I'm looking over here. Look at the banners and everything up here. Go on, CMS!
The best team going, the best team.
I'm absolutely loving this. Keep up the good work. Dave Alexander pointing at me here. Vivian, have fun and have a wonderful evening. Let's move on to the Gilbert section. This is the award for Best Actress in a Supporting Role. And the nominees are
Katie Fitzsimons as the Wicked Witch in Wizard of Oz with Sean Gilligan Productions. Karen Hawthorne as Anita in West Side Story, Ulster Operatic Company. And Joanne Logue as Sister Mary Teresa, Sister Act, Avonmore Musical Society.
Jesus, there's some of them you just have to manhandle them. Maybe even from Roscommon, that's not a problem, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, the winner is...
And the winner of the Grania McCarthy Trophy for Best Actress in a Supporting Role in the Gilbert section is Katie Fitzsimons as the Wicked Witch in The Wizard of Oz, Sean Gilligan Productions.
A fantastic result for Katie on her first nomination with Sean Gilligan Performing Arts. Of course, The Wicked Witch has come up for 4 previous nominations, with the sole win coming from Amanda Stewart with 9 Arch in 2015.
It's a fantastic part. A fantastic
Katie,
achievement.
I'm going to grab you for a chat here for a minute. No, I wouldn't do that. I'll come up to your level.
Heels off.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Go on, give us your evil witch laugh.
Oh man, okay. No, people have to pay for that. No, I'm joking. No, that was so bad. Oh God. Okay, never mind. Yeah, bye.
Well done and congratulations tonight. Another win for you and the Sean Gilligan crew. Are you happy out?
My God, this is unreal. Oh my God, I have to tell my mom.
Listen, go off and give her a ring and have fun. Have a wonderful evening. All the best. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Martin McNeilis.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Can you please make some noise for our next presenter tonight, Kate Furlong?
Of course, our Ames PRO, Miss Kate Furlong.
Kate, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
You look stunning.
Thank you.
I have to apologize because last night when I saw you, and the place was full of Red Riding Hoods, might I add, you were trying to rob my dress. And I was like, no, you can't have it.
I was going to wear it tonight, but look, this has to do.
You look absolutely brilliant. And it's good to see, I haven't seen you in 3 years probably.
I know, real life, real people, it's amazing. Isn't it great to be back, everybody?
It is good to be back. Let's move on to our next award category in the Gilbert section. It is, of course, Best Actor. Kate, the nominees are...
Chris Caroon as Chad, All Shook Up at Lone Musical Society. Derek Ryan as Tevier, Fiddler on the Roof, Tipperary Musical Society. And Ian Tighe as Gomez, The Addams Family, Leakslip Musical and Variety Group.
This the category you call Group of Death.
Can I just have a minute before you announce that?
Very competitive.
Chris, thanks so much for being on stage this year on time for the nomination. And the winner is...
The winner of the Ned Power Trophy for Best Actor in the Gilbert section is... Derek Ryan as Tevier, Fiddler on the Roof, Tipperary Musical Society.
Tough competition here between Ian, Chris and Derek. Congratulations to Derek Ryan.
Nominations for some parts in Gilbert and Sullivan classics like Sergeant Merrill, and of course for Captain Corker in the HMS Pinafore.
And continuing the proud tradition. I deserve some recognition for that pun.
You loaded that a little much.
Tradition of being of awards going to the people playing Tevier.
Yes.
This is 13 from 28 now.
How are you, my friend?
I'm absolutely thrilled for Tipperary Music Society.
Up tip!
I just want to share this with my beautiful wife, Deirdre, who was my wife on stage for Fiddler on the Roof. What a wonderful actress to share the stage with. She really ups everybody's game, and it was a real privilege to share the stage with her. Well done to Stephanie, Paul, and Rose for a wonderful production team. And to the town of Tipperary, you supported us all the way. Well done, guys. Well done. Thanks very much. It's a great honour. Thank you so much. Cheers,
I love that kind of community spirit. Derek, you're a gentleman as always.
Pleasure.
I wish you the best with the win. And of course, enjoy tonight, my friend.
Do that. Thanks very much.
We now move on to Best Actor in the Sullivan section, ladies and gentlemen. And the nominees are...
Ronan P. Byrne as Captain Von Trapp, The Sound of Music, Gory Musical Society. And Conor McNeilis as Melchior Gabor, Spring Awakening, UL Musical Theatre.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Southeast Region Trophy for Best Actor in the Sullivan section is Conor McNeilis as Melchior Gabor, Spring Awakening, UL Musical Theatre.
This is, of course, Conor's first nomination and the first nomination for Melchior Gabor in Spring Awakening. Just another success for UL Musical Theatre here tonight.
A phenomenal story. The first year in Ames, cleaning up in the awards. Of course, our runner-up is Ronan P. Byrne for Captain Von Trapp. Amazingly, the first nomination for that part in this category.
It's a bit surreal, if I'm honest. I'd like to thank my co-stars, Avril Healy and Killian Fahey, and my director, Cora Tyrrell. And in first year of college, Killian and I set up the UL Musical Theatre Society 2 weeks before the first lockdown of COVID. So we're very happy that we even managed to get to Ames at this point.
You want to know something? That is the kind of story I think is inspirational. You started a machine. I met half that UL crowd. They're absolute legends. Listen, come here, have fun tonight and enjoy with your friends.
Oh, I will.
Well done once again, Conor.
You'll have to check
We now
that one
move
for
on
James
to
after
Best
Dan dropped it last
Actress
year.
in the Sullivan
He will
section.
indeed.
And the nominees are...
Marilyn Bain as Audrey, Little Shop of Horrors, Nine Arch Musical Society. And Laura Carroll as Maria, The Sound of Music, Gory Musical Society.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Kitty Dronin Trophy for Best Actress in the Sullivan section is Marilyn Bain as Audrey, Little Shop of Horrors, Nine Arch Musical Society.
This is a win from the Nine Arch Musical Society. Well done to Marilyn tonight. There'll be parties in the Wild West tonight.
Of course, this is not Marilyn's first nomination. She was also nominated for Adelaide Adams for Guys and Dolls in 2007 with Athen Rye. Of course, Audrey's a very popular part here.
Yes. Audrey with 4 previous wins. It's the 5th win out of 9 nominations.
I know. I'll hold it for now for a minute. How are you?
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of the team that made this possible and to everybody here tonight. It's absolutely wonderful experience.
I heard musings earlier on today. The lads from Nine Arch have arrived, Darcy. You need to get out of the rehearsals. They're all there in their droves.
Yeah, they are. They're all over there. A crazy bunch.
Well, you're a fabulous crew. You still have a couple of nominations to go, so I wish you all the best. Are you okay to carry this? All right. Are you sure now? All right, Marilyn, listen. Have a wonderful evening. Let's move on to Best Actress in the Gilbert section, ladies and gentlemen. And the nominees are...
Claire McQuarrie as Violet, 9 to 5, Crack Theatre, Coal Island. Ciara McKenna as Josephine, Urinetown, UCD Musical Society. And Lucia McLaughlin as Maria, West Side Story, Ulster Operatic Company.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Peggy O'Neill Memorial Trophy for Best Actress in the Gilbert section is Ciara McKenna as Josephine, Urinetown UCD Musical Theatre.
Yet another win for UCD, and the colleges in general having a fantastic night.
Yes, a night for the students. This was Ciara's first nomination, but also the first nomination for the part of Josephine in Urinetown, the musical.
Yes, of course, and a shout out to our other nominees, Claire
Let's hear it once
McCrory.
again for our winner tonight, Ciara McKenna of the Peggy O'Neill Trophy in the Gilbert section.
Claire on her first nomination,
let's hear it
and
for
the
our
fourth for
runners-up as
Violet.
well.
Lucy McLaughlin as Maria, her first nom, and the
Ciara,
11th
how
nom for
are
Maria.
you?
I'm fabulous. Thank you so much.
I'm loving this. I'm looking down here. It's just, it's lit.
Oh, stop. They're the best bunch of people ever. Like, I will say to anyone, if you're not in a musical society, get yourself in one. Even if you can't sing or dance or act, like, get yourself in it because it's the best bunch of people you'll ever meet.
See, I knew that to get them going. I heard them earlier on.
There we go. They're lit for the rest of the night now. There we go.
Well, listen, have a wonderful evening. Congrats once again on your success.
Fergal there showing his a cappella
Keep it out, you
abilities
pops.
in
Keep it
dance
down.
music.
We move on now to the Gilbert section, and this award is Best Male Singer. The nominees are
Cormac Malone as Che, Evita, Newbridge Musical Theatre. Peter Richardson, Guy, Once, UCD Musical Theatre. And Gary Stevens as Frederick, Pirates of Penzance, Wexford Light Opera Society.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Michael Blair Trophy for Best Male Singer in the Gilbert section is Peter Richardson as Guy, Once, UCD Musical Theatre.
Yet another success for the students here, back to back. This is, of course, Peter's first nomination. Not only the first
UCD
nomination for Guy,
spectacular
but the
performance
first
as
nomination
always.
for Once.
Of course, their production being the Irish and UK amateur premiere.
And let's hear it for runners-up as well.
Yeah, give a big shout out to our own Cormac Malone from our production of Evita in Newbridge, and as well to Gary from Wexford Light Opera, who we did see in action in Pirates of Penzance.
This is one of the toughest categories to get nominated for. Anyone in this room will tell you that. Congratulations, a huge achievement. You'll be singing tonight.
Oh God, yeah, there'll be plenty of singing later. This is mad, I have to say. I just want to say thank you so much. You can see UCD back there. They're the most amazing crowd. The people I love the most. Love you all. Thank you so much to Ains for this. This is crazy.
Peter, congratulations. You have a wonderful evening, my friend.
He's taken gold there.
Excellent
Do you see what I
reference. I do see what you did.
Move on to our next category, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the Sullivan section and the award for Best Male Singer. Kate, the nominees are...
Owen McGlynn as Jesus, Jesus Christ Superstar, Maynooth University Musical Society. And Daniel Ryan as Jamie Wallerston, the last 5 years, the Odd Theatre Company.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Frank Patterson Trophy for Best Male Singer in the Sullivan section is Daniel Ryan as Jamie Wallerston, the last 5 years,
stunning
Odd
result.
Theatre Company.
No surprises, folks, who we were rooting for. Daniel, of course, 2 years in a row now he's won.
Yes.
This time in Male Singer, last time out as Best Actor.
This is not Daniel's first rodeo, ladies and gentlemen, because I believe in our virtual awards that we had in Wicklow 2 years ago, Daniel walked away with the very same award. Daniel, congratulations again.
Oh, thanks very much. Okay, that was a bit of a fright there, now I'm not going to lie. Was not expecting that at all. But well, thank you very much to to Odd, to Cian, on Adam up in the balcony up there doing a great job. But to Cian's direction, unbelievable. To Keelan, not only an unbelievable musical director and an unbelievable Kathy. I can only have this because when you're on stage with Keelan, you have to be brilliant. There is no other level. And finally to Emma, just for being Emma and doing Emma things backstage and making sure that we all get where we have to go. This is great.
Can I just commend you as well for your work with the lads? A lot of people wouldn't have known that you guys were up there working away all night, so well done on that, and thanks for keeping the show going for us.
Well, I'm
About time for a
doing better. I arrived late yesterday and left early this evening, so they're the real winners. I'm just doing what I like.
Daniel, never change. Have fun, my friend. Congratulations. Let's hear it for Daniel.
Well,
We
at least
now
he didn't
move on
drop
to
it this
Best
time.
Female Singer in the
Yes.
Sullivan category, ladies and gentlemen. And the nominees are
Marilyn Bain as Dolores Van Cartier, Sister Act, Claire Morris Musical Society. And Caitlin McCree as Maria, The Sound of Music, Londonderry Musical Society.
And the winner is
The winner of the Northern Region Trophy for Best Female Singer in the Sullivan section is Marilyn Bain as Dolores Van Cartier, Sister Act.
Big night for Marilyn Bain, it seems, walking home with not one but 2 gongs.
And Marilyn, not to be outdone, people winning 2 across 2 years, said, you know what, I'll save some time here. Let's pick up 2 in the one night.
Yes. Marilyn, as we said, now 2 from 3 in her
I want to say
overall
congratulations as well.
wins, but Dolores has been nominated 11 previous times.
Wow.
A very popular part with adjudicators.
How has your Ames experience been so far?
Oh wow, it's been amazing. The atmosphere has been incredible. And congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to Marilyn, you totally deserve it. So yeah, it's been amazing.
Where are your crew sitting tonight? We give them a big shout out.
And they're down there.
I see them down there. Listen, come here, have fun, have a wonderful evening. And congrats once again and continued success. Now, Kate, it is time to move on. We are on to Best Female Singer. And this is in the Gilbert section, ladies and gentlemen. Kate, the nominees are
Lauren Dooley as Wednesday, The Addams Family, Leakslip Musical and Variety Group. Claire Kavanagh as Mabel, Pirates of Penzance, Wexford Light Opera Society. And Emma Sutherland as Hoddle, Fiddler on the Roof, Tipperary Musical Society.
and the winner is
The winner of the Mary Murray Ingram Cup for Best Female Singer in the Gilbert section is Claire Kavanagh as Mabel, Pirates of Penzance, Wexford Light Opera Society.
Claire, of course, 2 for 2 in her wins. Having previously won for another Gilbert and Sullivan
Let's hear it
show
once again for Claire Kavanagh for the Wexford Light Opera Society.
as Yum Yum in the Hot Mikado. Or the Mikado, I believe.
Just the Mikado. The cold Mikado, if you will. The 19th century one. That was back in 2009.
Claire, congratulations!
Thank you very much, thank you.
You look absolutely stunning tonight. Are you excited?
Of course I am.
You're going to be
to be here.
You're going to be going back now to Wexford crew now later on, and they're always where are they? They're always yeah.
Down there.
Is there anyone you want to say hello to? These guys are phenomenal. Every year, always great crack.
Well, they're such a supportive group, so I just want to say thank you to them for welcoming me back with open arms. They're fantastic.
Long may it continue, and long may your success continue. Have a wonderful evening, Claire. We now move on to Best Ensemble. This is in the Gilbert section. Kate, the nominees are
St. Agnes Choral Society, Shrek the Musical, the 3 Fiona Scene. Tullamore Musical Society, the Addams Family, the Miniature Fester Scene. And Ulster Operatic Company, West Side Story, the Somewhere Scene.
and the winner is
The winner of the Father Black Trophy for Best Ensemble in the Gilbert section is Ulster Operatic Company, West Side Story, the Somewhere Scene.
This Ulster Operatic Company's second win in the second nomination in this category and first win. Previously nominated for Little Shop of Horrors.
Father Black Trophy in the Gilbert section for Best Ensemble. Congrats once again to Ulster Operatic Company.
This award, of course, adding to one previously picked up for Riff.
Also well done tonight to our
Yes, of
wonderful
course.
runners-up.
Malachi, how are you?
How the hell are you, boy?
If it was any better, it'd be too good, man. That's a fact. Listen, congratulations to you and the crew.
Thank you very much. It's a great pleasure. I just want to say, David, no. That's all I want to say. I love my accent down here. I don't know why.
I love West Side Story. It's back bigger than ever, and I'm so glad to see the groups are still doing it. Did you have fun with this one?
Oh, brilliant fun. Tony Finnegan, Wilson Shields, Anne-Marie Morgan, fantastic crew. Fantastic altogether.
Listen, Malachi, I hope to see you later on for a new nippy sweetie.
Oh, we will. Don't you worry about it. The drinks are on me.
Well, I guess something good was coming.
Take it easy, Malachi. Kate, here we go. This is
Pushing
your
it.
final one for 2022. The Sullivan section, and it is Best Ensemble. The nominees are
Gorey Musical Society, The Sound of Music. The Von Trapp Children in So Long, Farewell. Emer Houlihan, Taylor Dench, Sophia Church, Charlie Church, Emily Hogan, Lila Keane, and Ellie O'Donoghue.
Well, if there was an award for volume in the
Can we
theatre,
take a
Gorey would
moment
take
to
it.
give the Von Trapp family a massive round of applause?
And you can hear the reception.
I'm actually going to go talking to them. Hello, what's your name?
Ellie.
Ellie. That's a wonderful name.
Gretel.
Are you usually allowed to stay up this late?
Well, on school days, no.
But because it's Ames, did we make a special, special agreement with your parents?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your name?
Emily.
Emily, and where are you from?
I'm from Gorey County, Wexford.
What class are you in?
I'm in 5th class in Tara.
Wow! And what about you? What's your name?
Lila.
You all look lovely, so you do. Give them a round of applause. You all look lovely, yeah? So listen, are you enjoying this crack?
Yes.
Did you enjoy being on the stage?
Mm-hmm.
Would you go at it again awful and very hard?
Yes.
Like most people in this room. There you go. Listen, the best of luck to you tonight. It's time for our second nominees.
The future of Ames right there.
UCC Musical Society, Little Shop of Horrors, The Ronettes in Skid Row, Hayley O'Connell, Vaughn, Quiva Dunn, and Rachel Fox.
And the winner is...
The winner of the Sean Timmins Trophy for Best Ensemble in the Sullivan section is the Von Trapp Children in So Long, Farewell, The Sound of Music.
That, of course, the popular result in the room here with jubilation. Of course, had the UCC representative been given the trophy, very heavily outnumbered by the Gorey contingency on stage there. Mightn't have lasted long.
I think
Ladies and
everybody is
gentlemen,
on
these
their
are
feet
the youngest
here.
ever winners of an Ames Award.
But I do wonder, are they going to sing us goodnight?
I sure hope so.
So we're going to bring the Von Trapp family right into the center of the stage. So if you want to come over here, let's get you guys right in center for a photo. Ladies and gentlemen, please make some noise for the Von Trapp family.
I must say, I can't remember a younger recipient of that
And
award.
of course, a big shout out to our wonderful runners-up
Well,
from UCC
if you add their
as well.
ages up,
That's true.
then they're only second youngest.
Now, just stay there. Do not move. Do not move. Go back to where you were. Because I want to talk to you. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. I'm going to take a quick moment to talk to you. Listen, congratulations. Huge achievement.
Thank you so much. This is so cool.
I just see you all there. Everyone's so proud. You would be delighted to know that you were the youngest ever winners of an Ames Awards. This is a huge achievement. How are you feeling?
Called it, Cian.
Really good.
I tell you, this is why
I
I'm getting
think
the
you
big
should be
bucks.
allowed to stay out all night. Sorry, we couldn't hear you there, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the Milky Bars are on me, lads. Out you go. Go on, listen, have fun. Let's hear it once again for the crew. This photographer is great crack. He's great crack, isn't he? Look at him there. He's like, come on, let's go. And left and right and right and left and left and left. You're not training tennis, man.
Far more organisation involved. We
Kate,
need
thank
7
you very much
nominees
for
to
your
photo.
time.
So long, farewell, enjoy the rest of
I'll see you later on.
Thank you.
Good luck. Let's hear it once again for our runners-up from UCC. That is a beautiful moment when you see people as young as that. It is just something that is amazing, particularly on this stage. Please make some noise for our next presenter, Frank Foley.
Good evening, everyone. And we're nearly there.
This is it, Frank, the big one. Just before we go on with the awards, I want to give a special mention to a wonderful cause which a friend of mine, Barbara Downing, told me about. And that, of course, is Christmas in June, the concert, which is going to be for Brain Tumour Ireland. It's going to be taking place in WIT, it's Waterford IT Arena, on June 26th. If anyone wants to go along and support, it's for a great cause. Do check it out. Frank, we move to the Sullivan section first. This is the award for Best Choreographer.
For the Rufina Rex Trophy, and the nominees are as follows. Pamela McGlynn, Spring Awakening with UL Musical Theatre Society, Limerick. Jay Molyneux for Little Shop of Horrors for Nine Arch Musical Society, Galway.
And the winner is...
And the winner of the Rufina Rex Trophy for Best Choreographer in the Sullivan section is Jay Molyneux, Little Shop of Horrors, Nine Arch Musical Society.
Jay Molyneux, who of course was speaking to us during the break, talking about the challenges of choreography. Obviously, he didn't find it that challenging.
Obviously. And he also, of course, played the part of Seymour in that production.
Double jobbing. I hope he asked for double money.
Yes, exactly. He had a previous nomination for his work with Galway, and this, of course, was UL's first nomination in that category,
Dressed
given
suitably
it's their
like
first
a
year.
Big green mother from outer space tonight. Or Jay? Congratulations
Jay,
to our
not shy
runner-up,
of the
Pamela.
camera.
Jay, come right over here to me. I met you last night. I said, it's been 5 years since we did a show together. Now you're bringing back the award to the wonderful people from Nine Arch up Galway.
I'm beyond thrilled because back in 2016, when I couldn't get a job, Nine Arch gave me a job as a choreographer. And I'm so proud to be up here representing them, that society. I love you all. Thank you all so much. This is a dream come true. Thank you. I can't believe it.
You are fabulous at what you do, Jay, and long may it continue.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Big shout out to the Nine Arch crew. Jay, go down and enjoy yourself and have a good night, me old flower. Let's move on. This is the award for Best Choreographer in the Gilbert section.
For the John Donnelly Trophy, and the nominees are as follows. Stephanie Brown for Chess, Nina Choral Society. Martina Lynch, Sister Act with Avonmore Musical Society. And Anne-Marie Morgan for West Side Story with Ulster Operatic Company.
And the winner is...
The winner of the John Donnelly Trophy for Best Choreographer in the Gilbert section is Anne-Marie Morgan, West Side Story, Ulster Operatic Company.
By my count, that is West Side Story's third win of the night.
Yes, and it comes on Anne-Marie's third nomination.
It's going to be a bit of a night, Mal. It's going
No,
to be
sorry,
a bit of a
second
night.
nomination. I can't read. Her previous nomination was for Fame with Bosco Drama Group.
Thank you very much. It's an absolute honour to be up here. Thanks for...
Well, I can tell you this much. Both of you have been up here. It is the hardest award to get nominated for, choreography. It takes the life and soul out of you. Listen, well done to both of you in being nominees. How's your weekend going?
Fantastic. It's brilliant. It's so great to be here. Thanks a million.
What's been the highlight so far for you?
The highlight, talking to you, obviously.
That's the highlight for nobody.
No, obviously being up here and being back with all my friends and family and having more. So it's just great to be back.
Can I also take a moment just to say thank you for the work you did earlier on with the Avonmore piece on stage. Absolutely fabulous.
Ladies, have a wonderfully enjoyable night. Have fun. And congrats once again on your nominations.
This is a rare example tonight of an award Athlone are actually giving back, having won it last year. They won't be
Frank,
too
how
sore
you
about
getting
it, I
on?
don't
How
think.
was the holidays?
I doubt
you
it.
got away.
I did. I did.
Did you bring us back onto nice, a stick of rock or something?
No, I'm not into rock.
No, okay. Let's move swiftly on. This, of course, is the much coveted award for Best Musical Director in the Gilbert section. And the nominees are...
Jimmy Brocky, Spring Awakening with Southeastern Theatre Group. Jerry Madden for All Shook Up with Athlone Musical Society. And Wilson Shields for West Side Story with Ulster Operatic Company.
And the winner is...
For the Jerry Moran Trophy for Best Musical Director in the Gilbert section is Wilson Shields, West Side Story, Ulster Operatic Company.
Amazingly, is Wilson's 8th nomination.
Big shout out to Vivian tonight, who was representing Wilson Shields from Ulster Operatic Company. And a big shout out to all the crew as well, who've been fantastic down there all night. I'm going to take a moment to run up here. Vivian, thanks for that. Gentlemen, how are you?
How are you, Fergal? How are you getting on?
If it was any better, it'd be too good, but you're having a bit of a night.
Man, I'm great crack. I must say, I really am. It's my first year at Ames, would you believe it?
Ladies and gentlemen, an Ames version. And proud, but Ger, you're no stranger to this. I'm going to stand in the middle of you here. Ger, congratulations. Joseph, amazing. And now back here again for All Shook Up. You must be proud.
Very proud. I want to say thank you to Athlone. They're just a super crew. And I'm very proud of them. We won Best Chorus, which is, I'm so delighted for them. So delighted, so.
And they deserved every bit of it.
Yeah.
You keep on rocking. Guys, have a wonderful evening and well done in your nominations. Let's hear it once again for our wonderful runners-up.
Into him on Friday night. I tell you, he scrubs up well now because he had his L plate and his Little Red Riding Hood gown on Friday night. A very different man.
Why aren't you wearing yours?
We're nearly there, Frank. We're nearly there, so we're nearly. I'm going to jog back over to the side of the stage. Frank, next up, we have got the award for Sullivan Section Best Musical Director, and the nominees are...
For the Fintan O'Carroll Trophy, and the nominees are as follows: Shane Farrell, Little Shop of Horrors, Nine Arch Musical Society; Jeff Woods for Chess, Kilmacud Musical Society, Dublin.
And the winner is...
And the winner is Shane Farrell, Little Shop of Horrors, Nine Arch Musical Society.
Well, this is Shane's 5th nomination, but he has 3 previous wins. In fact, 3 in a row.
Yes, in 2017, 2018,
Another win
and
for Nine Arch
2019.
Musical Society tonight.
So he effectively was only giving it away on loan.
Congrats as well to our runners-up.
Back where it
in the
belongs
section.
as far as Shane and his connections are concerned. And the crew from Galway were only over the moon. They even let off a confetti cannon here at their table from Nine Arch.
I'm glad that investment wasn't
Shane
wasted.
Farrell. Come over here to me. I remember your first award as MD. You're half the man. You look fantastic, my friend.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Are you having a good night?
Sure, look, isn't it great to be back? I mean, it's amazing. Like, look at around you. I mean, thank Clodagh, supports me in everything I do, Nine Arch, and I have to commend the whole casting crew, but especially Fergal and Annette, who have joined Nine Arch for the last 20 years. We wouldn't be here without you. This is for you and the casting crew. And to Joel and Noel, who taught me everything I know, this is for you as well. Don't feed the plants.
Don't feed the plants. Shane Farrell, have a wonderful evening. And best wishes to all the Nine Arch crew. We now move on to the award for Best Director in the Sullivan section. And the nominees are,
For the Tommy Ebbs Trophy, and the nominees are as follows: Stephen Acton, The Sound of Music with Gory Musical Society; Alan Grady, Little Shop of Horrors, Nine Arch Musical Society.
And the winner is
Stephen Acton, The Sound of Music, Gory Musical Society.
Of course, not the only show Stephen directed this year, also directing North Wexford's Title of Show.
Yes, and a big cheer from the crowd from Avonmore, having also directed their sister act as well.
Very popular in Wexford is Stephen. He's
Absolutely.
previously nominated for a Vita in 2016 with Avonmore. But of course, The Sound of Music, very popular with the Adjudicators this year.
Yes, of
Let's hear it for a runner-up as well, Alan Grady from Nine Arch Musical Society. Stephen, you absolute sweetheart. Well done, my friend. Where are they all at?
They're everywhere.
Huge honour to win this award. How are you feeling?
Absolutely over the moon. Yeah, not just for me, but for everybody and the kids to win their awards. And for everybody, I'm just delighted for the entire company. So yeah, well deserved.
It's people like you that keep shows like this going. Keep up the great work, my friend, and have a wonderful night.
Thanks, Virgil.
All the best. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Acton.
We're nearly there, folks. 3 more trophies to be given out.
We're getting towards the business end.
Where to now, Frank? We're getting very close, aren't we?
Getting
We just said that,
very,
Franco.
very close.
This is the award for Best Director in the Gilbert section, ladies and gentlemen, and the nominees are...
For the Dick Meany Trophy, Tony Finnegan, West Side Story, Ulster Operatic Company; Alfie Kilduff, All Shook Up, Athlone Musical Society; and Claire Ty, the Addams Family, League Slip Musical and Variety Group.
This might,
pre-planned
Frank,
choreography
actually
there.
perhaps be the toughest director category I've ever seen in my life. And I wish you all the very best, every one of you. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Best Director in the Gilbert section is...
Tony Finnegan, West Side Story, Ulster Operatic Company.
Yet another win for West Side Story, this being their 5th of the evening by my count.
Yes, certainly would be have their fingers crossed for the best overall show tonight.
To our runners-up, Claire and Alfie, for all the great work they do.
And Alfie, of course, will be relinquishing that trophy that he picked up last year and giving it across to its new rightful owner, Tony Finnegan.
Yes, Alfie there in his second nomination. Of course, Tony, no stranger to these awards.
Kind of imagining the conversation in my head.
Nor Claire, the other runner-up.
Tony, and our runners-up, Claire and Alfie. Tony, there is going to be a party tonight. How are you, my friend?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very, very well. Where are they all at there? They were down over here a minute ago.
It's down there.
Oh, there.
Small but beautifully formed.
I like it. Listen, this is a huge award, and congratulations.
Thank you very much. I have to say that Wilson Shields and Anne-Marie put a lot of pressure on me because they won their awards. But it was great to do a show with 2 great friends. And I'd love to thank the Ulster Operatic for having me back in their group. And they worked so hard. But I'd also like to just thank all the people tonight who we all lost a great friend in Kevin Walsh, and all the guys backstage and forestage who had to do everything when they probably didn't feel like it. They've done a fantastic job, so I'd like to thank them as well. Thank you.
Tony, thank you so much for your words. Listen, well done and have a wonderful night.
You'll have to invest in a large cabinet for that one.
We now move on to the Gilbert section, the Adjudicators Awards.
For the John Canavan Trophy, and the nominees are as follows: Belfast Operatic Company, A Christmas Carol;
for flying not one, but numerous ghosts. Malahide Musical Society, the Addams Family, for the scariest ancestors' makeup, costumes, wigs, and performances. New Ross Musical Society, Avenue Q, Keith Flanagan, Princeton, for his skills as a puppeteer. And St. Agnes's Choral Society, with Shrek the Musical, 12-year-old Sophie Lennon, a future star as young Fiona.
And the winner is...
And the winner of the Jan Canavan Trophy is Malahide Musical and Dramatic Society for their wonderful ancestors.
Well, the fright of the night there, Malahide Musical Society, taking this for their scary ancestor costumes.
Congratulations once
quite
again
a scary
to
bunch.
Malahide Musical and Dramatic Society on the win of the Adjudicators Award, the Jan Canavan Trophy in the Gilbert section.
Well, considering the mask I showed you earlier on featured Grode McGoran as
Well done
Lurch,
to you as well
it gives
for
you a sense of their
wonderful
scary,
runners-up.
scary appearance.
I'm going to grab you for a minute. Wonderful win for Malahide.
Goodness me, oh my God. I just have to say a couple of special thank yous if I can.
Of course.
So, Andrew Bridie Reddy, thank you so much for everything. We couldn't have done without you and your magicianry. And Kiva for all the makeup. And just to say, this is for the whole cast because they made their characters their own and come alive. And it's just all of us. So we're thrilled.
It is-
I'm bursting.
It is one of my favourite musicals and it's one of my favourite scenes. Well done and well done to all the crew down there.
Thank you so much, Fergal.
Sophie, come back here. Come back here. We're going to talk to you as well. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you.
Are you delighted?
Sorry?
Are you delighted?
Oh my goodness, I'm so over the moon.
The Adjudicators Award is a very special award because this signifies someone who did a lot or put a lot into your show, and to achieve a nomination for that is an absolutely huge thing to do. And you did it.
Yeah, I'm just so happy right now. Oh my god, I'm speechless.
Look out there, right? Everybody, bit of noise for Sophie. Now, Sophie, we'll make a TikTok and get this up, make some money out of it. Also, big shout out. Now go off and find the Von Trapp kids. And there's a heap of shots of milkshakes up there for you. Have fun, Sophie. Good luck.
Chance of Sophie ringing out in the auditorium here in Killarney.
We now move to the Sullivan section, and it's the Adjudicators Awards. The nominees are...
For the Gavin Hughes Trophy, Donald Hill, Londonderry Musical Society, for 60 years of service to Londonderry Musical Society, and North Wexford Musical Society, title of show, for sheer determination and grit in getting the show on the stage.
And the winner is...
And the winner of the Gavin Hughes Trophy, the Spirit of Ames Adjudicator Special Award, is Donald Hill, Londonderry Musical Society.
And of course, viewers who tuned into us before the show would have heard Suzanne commenting about Donald and just how emotional and incredible it was to see him on the stage when she was adjudicating. So
60 years of service, a remarkable tenure for anybody, and justifiably rewarded here tonight on stage in Killarney. It's rare to see
Donald,
gifting of time to musical societies that long.
Get them in the air. Oh. Let's hear it once again for Donald, ladies and gentlemen. 60 years involved with his musical society. Donald, fair play to you. Congratulations. You've put in a lot of effort over the years.
Pardon?
You've put in a lot of effort
I
over the years.
have indeed, yes. Our society was formed 60 years ago. We're celebrating our diamond anniversary this year, and I've been there all those 60 years.
Ladies and gentlemen, that deserves a round of applause.
It's people like you that make musical societies special and keep them alive. Never stop.
Yes, that's absolutely right. I have a wonderful crowd down there came down with me today. There's eight of us all together. And we had a number of awards tonight, and I'm delighted for all of our members.
And Donald, I tell you, we'll celebrate it with you in the next few minutes. Say no more, say no more.
Yes.
Have a wonderful evening, Donald, and congratulations once again. I think it's time to invite up an adjudicator. Adjudicating the Sullivan section this year, can you please welcome to the stage Suzanne O'Leary. Time of the night, ladies and gentlemen, best overall show. Frank, this is what it's all about. This is where I always get very excited. Suzanne, you're there. Thank you so much for your hard work this year.
Oh, it was an absolute pleasure. Loved every minute of it.
Looking at some of the competition there, and we didn't have as many shows as usual, but the competition was particularly high.
It's very, very high. You'd be very surprised if you travel around the country just how high it is. They're fabulous. Every group that I saw are fabulous. But I have to give a shout out to the colleges because they really are raising the bar.
I have said it all night and I will continue to say it. Suzanne, best wishes tonight. Okay, Frank, will we get the nominees first? For best overall show in the Sullivan section, the nominees are...
Nine Arch Musical Society for Little Shop of Horrors. Gory Musical Society for The Sound of Music. And Londonderry Musical Society for Calamity Jane.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, how this works, if this is your first times and you have not been here before, or if you just forget what it was because you were too smashed. First up, we announce who came in third place. In third place this evening for best overall show in the Sullivan section,
Gory Musical Society with The Sound of Music.
It is a huge achievement to be nominated in the top 3 shows for overall show. And congratulations to Gory Musical Society coming in third place.
Including a win for Oklahoma in 2007.
This is a song that I sing every time I'm in the shower. The hills are alive with the sound of Fergie.
Lovely, Virgo.
Giving us a taste of his vocal abilities.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Just thank you to our amazing production team, to our committee, and to our amazingly talented cast and crew. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a wonderful experience. Thank you. Thank you.
Gory have done phenomenally well here tonight, and long may it continue. Keep up the great work.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Have a wonderful evening. We'll let you off. Now, this is the exciting part because, ladies and gentlemen, we don't announce who came in second place. We announce who comes in first. The winner of Best Overall Show in the Sullivan section is...
Nine Arch Musical Society for Little Shop of Horrors.
Wow, look at the confetti go as Nine Arch takes the dance floor ahead of anybody else.
Now, whilst Nine Arch are collecting their awards, I'm going to take a moment to move across to talk to our runners-up.
This is Nine Arch's first win for Best Overall Show.
I'm going to take a minute to talk to you. We'll just stand down here for a minute. Second place, it was tight. Congratulations, a huge achievement.
Thank you. We were delighted because we started Calamity Jane. We were meant to be on in April 2020, and we didn't get on till October 21.
Well done, and well done for getting the show on and for your huge success tonight. Have a wonderful evening. All the best. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Nine Arch Musical Society, winners of Best Overall Show in the Sullivan section for Little Shop of Horrors.
And Nine Arch filling the floor in front of the stage. Justifiably excited. A lot of success they've had this evening.
Absolutely, yeah. Between Best Choreographer, between Choreography, I believe. They have a lot of wins over the course of the evening.
Doing well.
I'm just going to grab you for a moment because when the nominations came out and when I looked at the list, I've been very fond of Nine Arch for many, many years. A lot of my friends are in that society. And I am so thrilled for you guys tonight.
Thank you so much. We are celebrating our 21st production, and this is just absolutely wonderful. But I would just like to say one thing. Every society here tonight, they are all winners, because to put on a show during a pandemic is just absolutely marvelous. And it's not very often you get two Derry women on a stage. But I want to say a big thank you to our production team. We have a fabulous young production team. We have Shane, Alan and Jay, our wonderful chorus, to my committee and to everybody backstage, front of house. We couldn't do this without you. So this is for everybody in Nine Arch, Clare Galway Musical Society, and thank you, Ames.
Well done once again to Nine Arch Musical Society. And whilst I see him, well done to Owen Mullins on the American Scholarship earlier on this evening as well, and to all the crew. A big thank you to William Lacey once again for his help on stage and on hand. Can I take a moment, ladies and gentlemen, just to get a big round of applause for the wonderful crew behind the Ames Awards, and of course the staff in the Glen Eagle and the INEC.
Here, here. Of course, we are
They
wonderfully
always
looked
play
after
a
here at the
blinder,
Glen
they
Eagle.
always give us a welcome, and ladies and gentlemen, we are back with a bang this year, and next year is going to be even bigger. I now would like to welcome our adjudicator for the Gilbert section, Alan Hazlitt, to the stage. The nominees for Best Overall Show in the Gilbert section are
Athlone Musical Society for All Shook Up. League Slip Musical and Variety Group for the Addams Family.
Joan.
And Ulster Operatic Company for West Side Story.
In third place tonight,
and the winner of the Southwest Region Trophy for third place Best Overall Show in the Gilbert section, League Slip Musical and Variety Group for the Addams Family.
Well, League Slip are no strangers to this category, having had 4 consecutive nominations from 2015 through 2018, including 2 wins in 2017 and 2018. And this is the 4th nomination by a production of the Addams Family in the Best Overall category. As Fergal alluded, very tough competition when you get to this award.
By my count, Ulster and Athlone are 5 apiece.
I think you're right.
Who doesn't have a good League Slip show?
congratulations once again.
Continues to
Nearly
build.
every year I'm here, you end up on stage in the Gilbert section of Best Shows. It's a huge honour to be up there. Congrats on the 3rd place.
It is a huge honour, and listen, Fergal, this is not why we come here. We come here just to meet all these people. Here I was last night, meeting all these people, having the crack. That's the only reason we do these shows, just to have the crack. And it's not about awards or anything like that. It's just about going out there, having a great time, and meeting all these people. So I'm just honoured to be up here representing League Slip, but we're all just about having the crack. So that's all we want to do.
Never change, my friends.
I'll try not.
Well done to League Slip tonight. Well done on all your success at the awards. And then, ladies and gentlemen, there were 2.
Fergal
The
selling
winner
the moment
of Best Overall Show in the Gilbert section at the Ames Awards 2022 is
Ulster Operatic Company for West Side Story.
Huge congratulations to Ulster Operatic Company's West Side Story. their second nomination for Best Overall. 1 out of 2. It ain't bad. I don't think that was Meatloaf's song, though.
And as you said, Cian, their 6th award of the night by our count.
Sure, I'm going to grab you for a little chat. I love what you guys do, and I love this society here is what AIMS is all about. How are you feeling? 2nd place tonight. That's a huge achievement.
Absolutely fantastic. Can I just say a big thank you to AIMS, and of course a big thank you to Mr. Alan Haslett, and of course Rob Donnelly for their very kind words when they came to Athlone on the 3rd of June. They came on opening night, which was a very difficult night, but it proved to be very productive, and hence we're here for 10 nominations.
If Athlone Musical Society can get 10 nominations from their first opening night.
We're all winners here tonight, and to be here tonight, I think we got maybe 5 or 6, I can't count at this point, but we're so delighted and so happy to be back here. And you know, Fergal, one of the quirks of the pandemic was an act so joyous of singing and dancing and getting together like this was considered dangerous. And here we are all together as a unit and experiencing the best of best musical theatre. Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome, Joan. Congratulations to you. And I hope that you partied the same way as you partied in the social distance party last year when you were doing Joseph.
Nevertheless, a very successful night for
huge,
Athlone.
get up here. Huge achievement. Number 1 in the country, my friend.
Thank you. It's fantastic. The Ulster is a family, and the family is the creative team, the crew, and the cast. There's nobody better than anybody else. There's nobody worse than anybody else. It is a team, and it's just been such a fantastic, enjoyable experience. The best group of people I've worked with in 3 decades.
Everyone who came up on stage here tonight from your society has been absolutely lovely and so humble, and it is great to see it. The work you've done, it's paid off. Long may it continue.
Many, many thanks. See you next year.
Well done and congratulations. That is our wrap for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. A special thank you to Frank, our presenter on stage at this moment in time. A special thank you to our wonderful president, Mr. Rob Donnelly, and of course to our vice president, Fergal Kavanagh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the time of the evening where you mob the stairs, get pictures with your societies, come drinking with your Uncle Ferg, and have fun. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.
That's how I used to be. Here, take it. Now I'm awake. I'll tell you what I see. Plastic don't shine, glitter don't shine.
What an incredible night we have had here in the INAC at the Gleneagle Hotel in Killarney. Fascinating and brilliant for the societies that I don't want to pick out any particular winners, but it's just been an incredible celebration of all things Irish musical theatre.
Amazing.
All we have to do is congratulate all of our nominees, all of our winners. We're very lucky here at the Odd Theatre Company to boast one of our own. Dan, just a quick few words. What was it like to pick this up on the stage tonight?
Very surprising, but an absolute honor. It was just fantastic. So good.
Brilliant, brilliant. Well, I have an ingenious idea involving this bottle and that cup.
This cup.
Yes.
I'm sure I'll think of something to do with both of those things.
I think we can combine them in an inventive way. Well, thank you very much for joining us here and at the INEC for the AIMS live stream. We've been the Oddcast, and we're just about ready to head off and party the night away. Enjoy. Good night. God bless.
And you are rare. I want to say I see you there. It's me.